moments, only on BCS Under the Lights.
We the best to do it, baby.
The pregame show starts now.
We the best to do it, baby. Got a hat trick, that 3 sugars on the daily. My mind gone, I just crashed a new Mercedes.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights. Courtside edition coming to you live from Jackson-Olin High School as we get ready for the Mustangs as they take on the Fulton Dale Wildcats. We're inside Jackson-Olin High School's gymnasium as the Mustangs are set to face off for the second time against Fulton Dale. As we get ready, welcome to our pregame show. I'm Steve Brown, here with Keith Mims, Brett Oates, Ray Turner, and Justin Scott. As we said, fellas, this is the rematch. And so let's start out with Justin's piece. Justin spent some time with our teams. Let's take it away to that spot with Justin, and we'll come back and break it down.
What's key to getting another win against Fulton Dale coming in this week?
The key is just doing small things. We believe in defense. You know, we probably do defense more than anything. Guys just playing hard, doing the small things like boxing out and rebounding, just doing small things and being disciplined.
Talk to me about the start of the season. Your girls are 7-1. Talk to me about how does that feel to start the season the way you guys have?
Good. We came a long way. We played good, and seeing it at practice is how we play.
You got Fulton Dale coming in. You guys already played them, so talk to me about what it's going to take to get a win, because it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah, what's going to take us to get a win is we have to box out on defense. We have to stay locked in on our defense, especially in our man. We run this man for real, so all we got to do is stay locked in and rebound. We got to definitely rebound.
I'm Justin Scott, and this is BCS Media.
All right, Keith Mims, talk to me, baby. What kind of intensity should we expect out of the Lady Mustangs?
They're going to be good. They're 7-1 on the season right now. They've got 3 big-time players. Gabby Blanks, an outstanding guard. They've got Trinity Rose, who's another outstanding guard, and will be very pivotal for them to come out with a win tonight. But they also have great front court play in Deasia Coleman. Coach Dorsey has done just an absolutely outstanding job with these young ladies. They have a strong backcourt, strong front court. They shoot the triple very well. They've got lots of dribble drive off of their offense, and they do pressure defense extremely well. And one good thing about J.O., they're coming off of a football season with Coach Joe Webb, where this school and this community and this team is really believing that they're going to be good.
Brett Oates, build off that foundation.
I can't. He's got it all. So, yeah, that's what it is. Great job, you know, what these guys doing over here, 7-1. That says it off right there.
Absolutely. Ray Turner?
Well, I saw them play last year. They did a lot of slowdown. And I kind of was disappointed because they wasted a lot of time trying to throw the ball down low. But this year, they playing the way I expect them to play last year. They sped it up a little bit. They play with speed now. And Gabby, she's hard to stop because she's too tall for guards and too quick for the big. So Fulton Dale got their hands full tonight.
Justin, you came over. You spent a lot of time watching them practice. What have you seen from J.O.?
Historic run to start the season. That's one thing I got to say about these girls. And like Coach Dorsey said, the defense is going to be key. The drills that they were practicing, they were doing good. They were acing whatever he threw at them this week at practice from what I've seen. So I think the defense, they should be able to get another win against Fulton Dale tonight.
Now, guys, we've been watching this J.O. program build, and I think, Keith, you alluded to what Coach Dorsey is doing. I mean, what can you guys say? And, I mean, we'll popcorn it, you know.
The thing that I think Coach Dorsey is doing, he's playing old school basketball, as I call it. He's not having Deasia Coleman sitting out there on the three-point line being a stretch post player. She plays a lot with her back to the basket. She's a rim protector. She plays defense extremely well. He pushes the ball up and down the floor, pressure defense. So it's what I call old school basketball, and I wish a lot of other teams would play that way, and I guess that's reflective in their record.
Brett, we've watched them, man, for what, 3 years now, and we've seen what Dorsey is building. What do you have to say about what Coach Dorsey is doing here?
Well,
Jay?
real quickly, they're doing a phenomenal job. That's all you have to say. They're doing a phenomenal job.
All right, now let's check in with Tommy Palladino as he's live with Fulton Dale's varsity girls head coach ahead of tonight's matchup. Take it away, Tommy.
All right, guys, thanks. Hey, I'm here with Coach Jordy Jones, Carver Rams, class of 2016. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. So, Coach, you've faced this team before. It didn't go your way, but you've had that's a learning moment. So what did you learn? How are you going to apply it to this game?
We're young, so we learned that this week we have to play through adversity. We can't let ourselves get down and just stay down. So what I'm bringing into tonight is just play with energy. It doesn't matter what the game looks like as far as score-wise. Just play hard, play smart, play together until the last few seconds.
All right. So as far as getting that energy up, is there a player you're looking to get our teammates going?
The starting five. The starting five sets the tone. So I have a junior in that group, and a junior and a senior actually. So those two I expect to kind of set the tone for the younger kids around them. But I really expect all five to come with energy. That's why I'm starting with them. So we should be all right.
All right, Coach, good luck out there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tommy. I like the way Coach talks. She spoke with confidence.
She is.
But we're going to give it right now to Brett Oates because our viewers are waiting on Brett Oates' highly talked about BCS girls coaching poll. Brett?
I don't know. Well, guys, some of these regulars that are in our poll from week to week are moving like an overcooked holiday ham.
Ouch. Ouch.
Coming in at number 5 are the 2-5 Lady Rams of Ramsey, who are also the reigning Birmingham City Girls basketball champions. Crossing over to the number 4 spot are the 4-6 Green and Orange Lady Vikings of Huffman. Posting up at number 3 are the 5-3 Purple and White Lady Bison of Parker. Bounce passing into the number 2 position are the 5-4 Lady Fire Breathers of Winona. Driving into the paint at number 1 are the 7-1 in the Kelly and Green and Old Gold Lady Mustangs of Jackson-Olin.
Well, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Coming to you now.
Of course. I think Jackson-Olin being ranked 1, no denying that. But to put the Ramsey Lady Rams at number 5 when they are the reigning champions of the BCS tournament, also they've played a lot of out-of-town games against much tougher competition. And you're talking about the reigning team that was 1 point away from a state championship.
No. Let me stop you there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. They didn't win the championship.
Right.
They've lost these games. You keep trying to put them in a position because they're Ramsey. They lost. They look at their record. Their record says that they're number 5. That's where they are. So.
Well, that's the Brett Oates.
There you go. I'm good.
No. He told me a thing about excuses a long time ago during football season. What's that?
Monument of 2 that leads to nothing.
There you go.
But I do understand your argument with Ramsey should be at least number 2 or 3. But
exactly.
J.O. deserves to be number 1. I love the 1 through 5 tonight.
What do you got there, babe?
Well, he keep trying to put Rams up there, but
Ramsey could be 0-88. He's like, they're not number 3.
I want to see them go outside. What I want to do now, I want to see them go outside the city and win. They hadn't won outside the city, so that kind of bothers me and let me know because some of the teams in the city is not up to par yet.
Yeah.
But because they're still coming off flag football.
Right.
But what happens is Ramsey hadn't beaten anybody outside of Birmingham.
Yeah, but this is the BCS poll.
Yeah.
Yes, but still, they have to perform.
Still got to go outside and win.
What do you got for us, Doc?
I am not going to solve this argument. Now, to our Marlon King Rock Global Commercial Real Estate Scholar Athlete of the Week. Man, I got to focus on that long title right there. On the girls' side, we're spotlighting Jackson-Olin senior Trinity Rose, and she has earned a 3.7. Wow, a 3.7 grade point average. Success truly starts here. Well, folks, when we come back, we'll shift our focus away from this controversial poll to the boys game. Don't go away. BCS Under the Lights Courtside pregame show. We'll be right back.
Gotta love this. Gotta love it.
Stay in the know with Birmingham City Schools. Download our brand new BCS mobile app in Google Play or the App Store.
Hello, I'm Chef Lavita Sims, the culinary arts instructor here at PD Jackson-Olin High School. I teach culinary arts, hospitality, and tourism. In my class, my students learn about the front and the back of house of the culinary industry. I also take them on field trips to get them industry exposure. I take them to competitions. They can also earn a credential in my class using ServSafe or Skills for Success, which is a new platform we are using. You can contact me at lsims5@bhm.k12.al.us.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, everyone. The Jackson-Olin Varsity boys are still in search of their first win on the season, and they're looking to do it against Fulton Dale tonight, a familiar foe, as they have beaten the Mustangs already earlier this year. Justin went to practice to see just how J.O. is preparing for this second game.
You got Fulton Dale to play again. Talk to me about what you're preparing to do in order to get this win.
Well, we know Fulton Dale got a good team. They got some great shooters on the outside. I know Coach McGarry. I know his dad. He does an excellent job over there. He's got some talent. But like I said before, we're gonna work on the three. They play a 3-2. We're gonna go against that, and we're gonna work on breaking the press. Those guys really upset us over there. They beat us by a lot of points. So we're trying to make sure we keep the game close so we have a chance.
What's important about getting the first win and getting the games going and start just knocking off wins?
I feel like if we get the first win, it'll have us a good momentum, and they'll have us like hyped up for the next few games and will make us want to win more.
Having played Fulton Dale before, talk to me about what it's going to take to win this game.
We got to hustle. Most definitely got to work together, be a team, come together, and we got to score more points. We got to be more productive.
Justin Scott, BCS Media.
Boy, I love it. So much fun and a great interview by Justin Scott. Let's go to Ray Turner. Ray, what can folks at home expect from the boys of J.O. tonight?
Well, I go back to me and Brett did the city tournament, and Brett was talking about you can't leave on the press. And what I pulled up on J.O. the other night was they're leaving one point guard and everybody turn their back on the point guard. You can't do that. So tonight, they're going to face a lot of pressure. They got to take care of the ball. Many people think when you press, you got to go into your offense. When you break the press, you go and set up in your offense. Too many teams speed up and they don't go into their offense. That way what none of them are doing in the city tournament. You got to break the press, then back out and run your offense.
Absolutely. Yeah. Unless you have an uncontested basket,
yes,
you back out of that thing, yeah. Justin.
J.O. comes in similar to the football team. They're a young team, but what Coach says, what he's been implementing at practice, from what I've seen, I feel like tonight is going to be a measuring stick from the first game they played them to this game. And I think tonight it will be some progress, and they will start to get some things going.
Wow, we got some optimism over here because that was a, 30-point defeat they had? Brett
That
Oaks?
was a 71-27 loss by J.O. They took a thumping. That's what it's called. They took a thumping. Now, can they change what happened a few games ago?
Right.
Absolutely, no problem. But to what Ray, your point is, when you put on the press, you're going to have to be able to make that adjustment. Yes. You've got to make the adjustment when you put it on and when they put it on you. You've got to break the press and attack the hoop. I think J.O. can do it.
Keith Mims?
Well, you may have optimism on that side of the table, but you got reality on this side of the table. You're talking about an 0-8 team coming in here, taking on Fultondale Wildcats, who are being coached by the son of an absolute legend.
Absolutely.
Reggie McGarry Jr. He's got two great players being Fulton Dale. Jaden Montgomery, a great guard. Chase Hawkins, also a great guard for them. Their guard play is far superior to Jackson-Olin's. I look forward to seeing Fulton Dale really press J.O. tonight, force the tempo, try to speed the game up, and have J.O. make a lot of turnovers tonight. I don't see it getting any better for J.O. tonight.
I think you all have made some very salient comments, and it's interesting. You mentioned, right, we're talking about Reginald McGarry Jr.,
yes, right,
who went to J.O., ironically.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And guess where he went to elementary school?
Let me guess.
Council Elementary.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Guess who was his principal at Council, though?
There you go.
Green and white.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right.
It's now time to take a look at this week's BCS Boys Poll. Brett is always bringing the controversy. Brett Oaks, let's see his segment and
Some
let him
moves have been made in this week's poll.
Euro stepping into the number 5 position are the 1 and 7 Red and Blue Rams of Carver. Finger rolling into the number 4 spot are the 2 and 6 Rams from the South Side, the Ramsey Rams. Pick and rolling into the number 3 slot are the 4 and 3 Green and Gold Colonels of Woodlawn. Kissing it off the glass into number 2 are the 6 and 1 Black and Gold Fire Breathers of Winona. Driving to the rack at number 1 are the 6 and 4 and reigning Birmingham City basketball champions, the Invaders from the East Side, the Vikings of Huffman.
Bada bing.
Don't go to him first.
Yeah, you're right. You got it. Bada bing. It hurts me to be the first broadcast after Thanksgiving to come out of here and agree with Brett Oaks. But with this one, I have to do it. Saw Huffman during the BCS tournament.
Yep.
Great team. But I tell you, Winona is right there with them.
Oh, that was a great game in the tournament.
Winona team. Great game they played. Woodlawn third. Woodlawn's a very talented team. Ramsey and Carver pulling up to 4 and 5. I think you got it absolutely correct, my friend.
Justin.
That 5 spot, I think I will put Parker at that 5 spot. I feel like they play a little bit harder than Carver, and it'd be interesting to see them once they face each other. And also, I do love the 1 through 4 spot, though. Huffman has a great team. Winona has a great team. It'll be 1A, 1B, if I could put it like that.
Yes.
Brother Ray.
Well, you got it right. Heads up. Hey, and I hope the BCS football get it right, too, because heads up, Huffman beat Winona. So they, yeah, so I kind of like, I love these teams because don't count out Ramsey because you remember Huffman just beat them by 1 now.
They did.
They lost in a devastation way, but the poll is right. It's definitely right.
What do you have there?
I like what Justin said when he talked about the effort when he looked at Parker versus Carver, because you remember that first game, and we remember Coach exhorting them, don't give up on me.
That's right.
And,
That's right.
And you remember that. That was very important. But I'm surprised that Keith did not reiterate his point from the girls' poll. Because if we have Huffman ranked number 1 based on their performance in the BCS tournament, that kind of supports your point for the girls and Ramsey where they should be.
No. Well, look at the records. Look at the records.
When you're talking about Keith Mims and Brett Oaks, 10 times out of 10, I'm always right.
I love these guys. Well, we now shift back to our Marlon King Block Global Commercial Real Estate Scholar Athlete of the Week on the boys' varsity side. And that is Jackson-Olin sophomore, Emmanuel Brady. He has earned an impressive 3.9 grade point average. Way to go, Emmanuel. Outstanding. Up next, Brett Oaks, once again, will talk with the Lady Mustangs soccer team about their expectations and their goals for the upcoming season. BCS under the lights. Courtside, our pre-show. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah Molin. I teach the fashion program here at Jackson-Olin High School. Students who are enrolled in this program can receive their customer service certification in the retail industry. Careers that are available in this industry are fashion designer, fashion stylist, buyer, fashion social media manager, and many other careers. I can be reached at smolin@bhm.k12.al.us.
You want to go in the top and you want to screw on the bottom.
PD Jackson-Olin High School senior Gerald Powell is responsible for bringing this once broken air conditioning unit back to life.
If you can look right here, like these all the wiring we had did ourselves because like it wasn't working at first, so we had made it work ourselves. Then if you was here right here, you can feel right here, it's blowing cold air right now.
In JO's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning program, students like Isaiah Simmons are learning how to fix electrical wiring issues and more. How much did you know about HVAC prior to joining this program?
My family does it, but I knew not much, but Mr. Brantley really helped me take it to another level, teaching us how to do torches and stuff like that.
Sean Brantley is the program instructor. He's also state certified in HVAC himself.
Hey, you got your nighter. So once your nighter proves good, your burner should light. It's very encouraging when students engage with me and push me to teach them more. It gives me hope for the future that this will be something that they can build on.
The HVAC program allows students to earn U.S. Environmental Protection Agency or EPA 608 certifications, along with hands-on experience restoring broken coolers like this one you see here. You said y'all are putting some Freon in?
Yeah, right now, because this refrigerator, it lost Freon, so it's not getting cold no more, so now we're trying to put some more Freon in it.
Why is the current job market so great for students to explore careers in HVAC?
HVAC is a growing field, predicted next year to increase about 15%.
Do you see yourself in the HVAC field?
Now, really, since I thought about it, to take a HVAC class, I am going to take a trade school for HVAC.
Why are CTE programs like this one especially essential for the future?
Where we come from, there's, sports is looked as the only way, but it's really not. And Mr. Brantley and all the CTE programs at Jackson-Olin has really taught me that.
These students are busy working on new HVAC projects, preparing for when they have to come and fix your HVAC issues in the future. I'm Jalen Holloway, BCS Media.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
Welcome back, everybody. It's almost that time of year to witness the soccer season coming up, and we're going to be seeing some epic soccer played here and kicking balls through the nets by the Jackson-Olin Lady Mustangs soccer team. Here to talk about the upcoming season is head coach Tanisha Hill. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great.
Good to have you.
Yes.
And I see you have some young ladies with you. Who do you have with you tonight?
I have Johanna Hernandez to my left, and I have Anise Gonzalez to my right.
Okay, Coach, now, this year coming up, what do you expect? What can people expect to see out of your program?
They can expect a very strong overview throughout the season. So we've started conditioning already and working on some drills. Of course, our team has definitely grown from the years, and so they can expect some good things coming from us.
Okay, now what position do you play?
I play midfield.
Oh, you're a midfielder, and you are a...
I'm a forward.
And you're a forward. Okay, so you have people that are offense that can handle the ball and move it back and forth. How long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing for 2 years.
How do you enjoy it?
Well, I love it because it's really fun, and I get to experience new things while playing.
Okay. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 10.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So where have you played? Were you playing club ball? Were you?
I was at a club, yes, club ball.
So how's the transition from club ball to high school?
It was a little hard, not gonna lie.
What was the transition?
It was a little difficult because it was more like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like a lot changed between a high school and a club.
Okay, all right. Well, Coach, what do you say to young ladies that want to come out and get involved in your soccer program?
Oh, I welcome
But I've never
all.
played.
That's fine. So I started soccer here about 6 years ago, and Jackson-Olin never had a girls soccer team. And so I pretty much took the bowling team to do that, and then we just trained. We trained really hard. Birmingham soccer club comes out and they assist us. So just, hey, come out and we can help you do whatever it is you want to do.
Okay. How do they get in contact with you if they want to play? If they're here at Jackson-Olin, they want to be on the soccer team.
Well, everyone knows me here. I'm also the athletic director, so it's not hard to find me.
So that's not hard to find you. What do these young ladies get from playing soccer?
They get character building with that because, one, we've got to learn how to not only be for ourselves and work with other people. They also get the opportunity to build that great sisterhood and bonding moments as well. It's also good for discipline.
Yes.
So they get a lot of things that comes with it.
Now, I see you ladies running up and down the field. I mean, you are definitely in shape. You know, and it's Birmingham soccer has really been an improving thing we've been seeing over the years. How do you think it's improved?
I think it's improved by our characteristics and all our teammates just working together, and we all improve by that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. We've really been working a lot, and we've come like together.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah. Do you guys do anything in the summer? I mean, you play any leagues or anything? Is that important to help you to sharpen your skills?
Well, it is important, but I don't play while in the summer because I'll be busy.
Okay. Right. You play in the summer?
I play with my siblings, but that's about it.
Okay. Okay. So, is it a thing with soccer? Is it, you can see the, I guess, lineage that usually people that have come up playing soccer are now playing on the team?
Yes.
How important is that?
Oh, it's very important. One, because it keeps that continuation going, right? And so you're constantly staying developed. We're learning and growing together and learning new things. So it's definitely a good thing.
How do women, these young ladies rather, are playing? Are they able to get opportunities at the next level?
They are. So last school year, we had about 4 girls to get a scholarship. One of our players, our goalie, Clara Carroll, had got a full ride scholarship to a school. And then we had others that got partial scholarships. So it's very, very great. Not just personally and team building, but it also can help them take them to the next level.
All right. Well, Coach, I appreciate it, Coach Hill. You got ladies coming out. We really appreciate it. Good luck this season.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, that'll do it for the pregame show. BCS Under the Lights Courtside main show starts now.
BCS Under the Lights Courtside edition.
To the world, this is BCS Under the Lights. I'm Steve Brown here at Jackson-Olin High School, here with my co-host Angela Day as we get ready for the girls' game, but you get a little bonus coverage tonight as you're seeing currently the Jackson-Olin Mustangs B team taking on the Fulton Dale Wildcats B team, and the score is currently 31-30 with 31.4 seconds remaining in the game. So let's see how this is gonna bear out. Jackson-Olin about to inbound the ball. Fulton Dale presenting full court pressure. They get it in, but it's a tie-up. Yep. And possession goes, it stays with J.O. So 30.3 seconds. Looks like Fulton Dale is going to try to sub here. 1-point lead, critical moment of the game. We come in to drama, Angela.
Yes, we have.
The B team can't afford a mistake. I mean, they're inbounding. Well, actually, the ball is going to Fulton Dale. Down by 1. They get it in. Moves around the perimeter, drive, no, air ball. And another tie up. That one's gonna go to Jackson-Olin. 22 seconds remaining. And the JOB team, again, bonus coverage for you guys. After this game, we'll get ready to feature our ladies varsity, followed by our young men. But let's see if the JOB team can survive this barn burner. They get in bounds, it's deflected, oh! 21.1 seconds, ooh. J.O. needs to be able to break a press right here. Fulton Dale is in a man-to-man. So you get a nice pick, somebody break away, they can get a layup at least. Okay, to get a deflected out of bounds, still J.O. ball. 20.3 seconds, I love it. Bringing us into the drama. BCS under the lights. Oh, trying to avoid it, 5 seconds. He throws it up top. He gets it in. Little contact. He calls a jump ball, and that one goes back to Fulton Dale. So now with 16.5 seconds, Fulton Dale down by 1. We've got drama bringing you into BCS courtside. Welcome to December, everybody. And we got timeout on the court. Angela, we didn't have a chance to sit down and say hello, how you doing, before we got an outstanding game before us.
It's an outstanding game.
Absolutely. The B team, so the future is definitely competitively bright for both Jackson-Olin and Fulton Dale, it seems.
Yes, sir.
And we just want to make sure that while we have an opportunity, our sponsors here, the Fan of the Game sponsor is Holt Audio Visual, that has been with us throughout our 4 years here on BCS Under the Light. Our timeout sponsor, another soldier that's been right with us, James W. Brown, Alpha Agency. And our weather segment sponsor is AL.com, the news provider, not only for Alabama, but if you're interested in what's going on in Alabama, you need to check out AL.com. And our Scholar Athletes of the Week, sponsored by Marlon King, Block Global, Commercial Real Estate. 16.5 seconds. Fulton Dale down by 1. Inbounding the ball. Here we go. They get it in. Oh, we go, and 1. Oh my goodness, Angela Day.
Did you see that?
Wow. So you got the 2-point. Too bad we don't have number 5's name. We weren't prepared for a triple broadcast, but number 5 for Fulton Dale. To the rim for 2, and he has a chance to make it a 2-point game. And he does. So we've got substitution coming in for Fulton Dale. No timeout being called. 13.1 seconds. Jackson-Olin now down by 2. This is BCS courtside. We did not anticipate bringing this drama. J.O. gets it in. Breakaway. Pivots, no. Rebounded, yes. Shot, no. Again, yes.
Oh.
And a
low that is game.
So we are going into overtime. Wow.
Oh, my.
Overtime with the score 33-33 in the B team game, we say, here on BCS courtside. So the score is 33-33. And the officials will set the tone. I believe we're going to get, how many minutes? umpire day in your other hat, referee day.
Let's see how many we're going to get.
Yeah, I believe it'll be a 6-minute quarter. And we will see who's going to ball this thing out. Man, what amazing. We come in, it's a 1-point game. Fulton Dale, you know, puts us on edge. You know, we get to be homers when it's only BCS. And J.O. responded well.
They did. Tremendous job.
So the lady Wildcats from Fulton Dale take a seat. The Lady Mustangs take a seat because when they were ready to run on the court, actually now it's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They've corrected it 3 minutes in overtime. So we're about to have a jump ball. And we take you deeper into our bonus coverage. Jackson-Olin gets the tip. Fulton Dale with full court pressure. He's got to get it across. I don't think he's going to make it, Angela. And he did not make it. Turnover.
Turnover. Fulton Dale has the ball.
So Fulton Dale will get it on the side out with 2:47 remaining in our overtime period. Wow. Defense wins, and that was a great defensive stand right there to make it difficult for the Mustangs. Okay, Fulton Dale gets it in. That's our guy number 5 that loses it though, and he's called for the foul. He had an opening and kind of hesitated, and I think that's what got him hemmed up. So that's gonna send number 10 to the line for the Mustangs with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, and the score knotted at 33. And he makes the first. 34, 33 is the score in overtime. And he misses the second. Stolen though on the hustle. Oh, and Jay keeps the ball. Side out for the Mustangs. Penetrating down the middle, kick out. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Oh, trap. And he traveled. 2:26. The Mustangs with a 1-point lead. And we got a foul. So we got 2 shots on this one. That's going to send number 10 to the line for Fulton Dale. Actually going to be a side out. Fulton Dale gets it in, he turns. Bounce pass, blocked. Out of bounds. Jackson-Olin.
Has the ball.
Fulton Dale applying the full court pressure. Jackson-Olin couldn't get it in. Fulton Dale steals it. Down by 1, they shoot a 3, no. Saved, but deflected, stolen by Jackson-Olin. And thrown away. But we got a whistle. We had a timeout, Jackson-Olin before the steal. What a fortuitous call by the coach there to make sure he got that one just in time.
Just in the nick of time.
34-33 is the score. 1 minute and 56 seconds in overtime. I can't say remaining in the game, remaining in overtime. We're here at P.D. Jackson-Olin High School getting ready for the main event. First game being the Lady Mustangs Varsity taking on the Lady Wildcats of Fulton Dale, followed by the Varsity Boys of Jackson-Olin taking on the Wildcats from Fulton Dale. .156 in this contest.
Rolling, checking it out, has it in now.
Pressure being applied and it's stolen by Fulton Dale. They pass it up the court, they throw it away. We forget these are young players. Good plays can be followed by bad plays, and that's what we saw right there. 144, that is what we want as Mustang fans though, however. And he got a pivot, a nice teardrop.
Very nice.
Expands the lead for the Mustangs. Now they're the full court pressure, and they get a steal, but he stepped out of bounds. 36-33 is the score, 1:27 remaining in overtime. And we got a foul. He was all over him. And the official caught it. 36-33. Side out for Fulton Dale.
It's in. Top of the key.
Three-pointer, no. Oh, but they get the rebound off the high bounce. Down by 3, another three-pointer. No, rebounded by Jackson-Olin. Trap, triple teamed, out of bounds, and it goes to Fulton Dale. Oh my goodness. Still down by 3, they are, with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go. Point guard applying pressure, but they break it easily. Penetration. No. Rebound. No. Rebound, J.O. And number 4 clears it, but he loses it under pressure. 2 points.
Fulton Dale.
We've got a timeout, Fulton Dale, with the score 36-35 now, with 37.8 seconds remaining in the game. Well, again, in overtime. This is BCS Under the Light, courtside. Angela, we don't know the trends. I know you saw a little bit maybe of the second half.
Third quarter.
How was it going in the third quarter as you were preparing for the broadcast?
Just as intense as this overtime.
So back and forth?
Back and forth.
So no team, no squad was able to get a substantial lead from the time that you were observing?
I think the largest lead I saw was 5.
Wow, wow. .8 seconds remaining in overtime. The home-standing Jackson-Olin Mustangs, the JV, holding on to a 1-point lead over the JV from Fultondale.
Running the full length of the baseline and in.
Oh, we got something, no call, and a jump ball. He tripped, he fell, it wasn't a travel, it wasn't a foul, and it ended up being a jump ball. 30.8 seconds. Side out for Fultondale. Oh, he's got a breakaway. No, he missed the bunny. J.O. with the rebound.
And another jump ball.
Another jump ball. .9 seconds. 1-point game. J.O. with the breakaway. Oh, it was deflected. Whistle before the shot. Timeout, Fultondale. Woo!
Intense.
Wow. Can you let us warm up? 36-35. J.O. with the lead. 15 seconds flat remaining in the game. Wow. And I didn't see the possession. Who will have the ball coming out of the timeout? Will it be Fultondale? We will have to see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to bring you the best of Birmingham City Schools athletics. And that's what you're getting right now. At the JV level, I say.
Yes.
Okay, Fultondale will inbound, down by 1. Oh, they got a breakaway. They got a breakaway and a foul. Oh, my goodness. So going to the line for 2 shots. Number 10 for the Wildcats. Down by 1, 13.5 seconds. Overtime is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he makes the first. I was about to call brick. But he bricked it in.
It was good.
Score is tied. Inadvertent buzzer. Reset, they will. Number 10 is steps away. This will give Fultondale the lead. And our hearts will saying miss it.
And it is good.
And it goes in. So Fultondale now with the 1-point lead, 13.5 seconds remaining in the game. They get it in.
Inbound.
10. He's struggling. He loses it. And it is. Possession goes to Fultondale. Wow. .3 seconds. Can J.O. get a steal and still make magic happen? Fultondale is inbounding. Foul. So we're going to do free throws. 4.8 seconds. To the line for Fulton Dale is number 4. And again, this is bonus coverage. This is JV action. They've been balanced since we came on the air. And he makes the first to give them a 2-point lead. Now for the second shot. And he makes it.
Makes it.
So jail will inbound, down by 3. 4.8 seconds. And they called the foul. I missed that one. They called the foul on Fultondale, which gives J.O. not to their advantage, though, 2 free throws. They need a 3-pointer. So if he makes both shots, they need to be ready to play some stellar defense to try to steal it.
Yes.
And he missed the first one with much exuberance on his post-shot movement. When I was coaching, I would say, hold your feet, young man. 3.9 seconds. His second shot. And he missed it. Fultondale gets it, and he's, wow. And they committed an intentional foul.
With 1.4 seconds.
Which will be a technical. So that's gonna pretty much seal it with 1.4 seconds to go. If he just makes one of these, I would say the game is in the bag for Fultondale. Into the line for the first. And he misses. Keep hope alive. And the second is good. So Fultondale will have a 4-point lead and the ball as a result of the intentional foul with 1.4 seconds remaining in the game. And that does it.
That is the game.
And unfortunately, Fultondale has come into Jackson-Olin High School and gotten away with a JV win by the score of 40-36. I'm Steve Brown. This is BCS Courtside, here with my co-host, Angela Day, for tonight. Brett Oates will be joining us a little later as now we get ready for the main event, which is the varsity ladies of Jackson-Olin playing host to the varsity girls from Fultondale High School. What an exciting JV game, Angela, for us to have an opportunity to cover it in overtime and the last few moments of the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. True pleasure.
Both teams battle. You know, nobody has anything to hang their head about.
Absolutely not. Great game. Great effort on both sides.
Coaches were intense. They didn't let their teams down. They coached them up and gave them an opportunity to be successful.
Absolutely. Excellent effort all the way through to the end. The last 1.3 seconds.
Absolutely, of overtime. We didn't expect it, but they gave it to us. So now, what do we have before us? In the last matchup between these two teams, the Jackson-Olin Lady Mustangs really brought it to Fulton Dale. I believe it was about a 30-point game.
44-16.
44-16. So let's see what difference coaching will make and if they can come back in this second game and do a better accounting for themselves. Because I'm quite sure no one, I mean, we both know no one wants to lose that bad. And so they've worked on that in the interim. And I'm interested to see if Fulton Dale is going to be able to put up a stronger fight against our BCS favorite Lady Mustangs. Not that we want them to, but I just want to see if they can battle a little better than they did in that first game. Now tonight here at PD Jackson-Olin High School, we're getting ready to see the Jackson-Olin Lady Mustangs take on the Fulton Dale Lady Wildcats. This is the second matchup, as we said, and as homers tonight, we have an opportunity to really cheer for our people.
Yes.
And our people are the Jackson-Olin Lady Mustangs and the boys team tonight.
And as you said before, this is the second matchup with these two teams this season.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that J.O. has not remained stagnant. So certainly, even though they came across with a great victory in that first game, they want to do at least that much or more in this second matchup.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I believe the guys in the truck have something for us on video. I'm going to ask them to turn up the volume in the ear. And if it's time to take it away, as we have several minutes here in the pregame, this is BCS Under the Lights, the Courtside edition. I'm Steve Brown with Angela Day, and we'll be back shortly.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah Molin. I teach the fashion program here at Jackson-Olin High School. Students who are enrolled in this program can receive their customer service certification in the retail industry. Careers that are available in this industry are fashion designer, fashion stylist, buyer, fashion social media manager, and many other careers. I can be reached at smolin@bhm.k12.al.us.
It was once said that if you look good, then you feel good.
And that's what cosmetology and barbering does. It lends to the inner and most definitely to the outer being of the person.
Students in PD Jackson-Olin High School's cosmetology and barbering program are spending valuable time in the lab learning about the importance of proper hair care.
The parts of the heads, it was very, I could say, interesting to learn about, because at first I thought it was just, oh, you just wash it and comb it out, but you also got to detangle, you got to make sure there's no infection.
Understanding the origins of cosmetology is helping first-year students in the program like Ariel Terrell and her plans after graduation.
I want to do it for a career, but also I want to learn more. And Ms. McFarland, she really teaches us how to do more like hairstyles that we wouldn't do on a regular.
For some, cosmetology could be seen as a female-oriented profession. However, Jordan Gilbert is changing the narrative. What does it mean to you to know how to braid hair?
I think it made me unique. I didn't really know how to braid, but Miss McFarland helped me out. Coming into cosmetology, I thought it was just barbering, but she helped me expand my varieties.
Miss Kim McFarland, who's been a cosmetology and barbering teacher for nearly 2 decades, says the field is steadily evolving.
In cosmetology, with the new technology, students are learning a faster way of completing a skill set.
Through the program, these students have the ability to earn short-term certifications, which could turn into long-term certifications and licensings after graduation. Whether it's the hair and bone braid or any other hairstyle, Ms. McFarland believes in challenging her students every day.
My standard and my goal for my students is excellence. So I demand that they do their best.
Am I doing a wash? So, okay.
Are you doing a what?
Conditioning. Oh, shampoo and conditioning.
Talk to me about Miss McFarland's tough love.
I will say we'll wash No, we have to shampoo and condition. So it was like little things that she'll have us say or do or start over again. Like we'll do a braid and she'll be like, oh, that looks nice, start over again. And we'll just, embed it into our heads.
These students are busy preparing for the Alabama Skills USA competition coming up very soon. So don't be surprised if you become one of their clients in the future. I'm Jalen Holloway, BCS Media.
Hi, my name is Kim McFarland. I am the cosmetology teacher here at Jackson-Olin High School. I teach cosmetology and barbering along with nail technology. The students can obtain a license in natural hairstyling as well as become credentialed in customer service. For more information, please contact me at kmcfarland@bhm.k12.al.us.
Teachers, principals, district leaders, and community partners packed the auditorium at the Birmingham City Schools Central Office, all excited to hear just how BCS made significant gains on the latest Alabama State Department of Education annual report card.
For the first time since the state began issuing this annual report card, Birmingham City Schools has earned its highest score ever, a 77.
BCS's 2024-2025 state report card numerical grade represents a 3-point increase compared to last year's report card score and an impressive 7% increase over the span of 3 years.
This year's report card increase reflects increase in ELA, which is English Language Arts, and mathematics district-wide. Our student scores improved by either 4 to 5% in either area, meaning that more students are scoring proficient. That's tremendous for Birmingham City Schools.
It is a great day in BCS, and we should all be excited and celebrate not only the people that's behind us, but also the people that are our parents and our students. This doesn't happen by happen chance.
The report card also indicates the district made tremendous strides in lowering the number of BCS schools with an F letter grade from 15 in 2023 to now just 1 in 2025.
Birmingham City Schools, we have reduced the number of schools rated as an F by 93%.
Booker T. Washington K-8 school is one of the district's most improved schools, as their overall letter grade went from an F to a very impressive B. The incredible success of Booker T. Washington K-8 can be credited to the implementation of innovative learning programs such as the school's dual language immersion program recommended by Birmingham City School Superintendent Dr. Mark Sullivan.
He came to a principals meeting last year and said, look, we want to see A's and B's on those report cards. I went back to my school and I said, Dr. Sullivan said he wants a B. And we began working each and every day, weekly planning meetings to make sure that that happened.
The district also saw a significant decrease in chronic absenteeism on the latest state report card, as the rate went from 29% in 2023 to now just 14% in 2025.
The success that we have seen, it doesn't happen by accident. It is a result of intentional strategies implemented after the COVID-19 pandemic.
One of those key strategies is intercession. This approach provides students with support in overcoming learning loss and offers opportunities for enrichment. Intercession is offered to all of our BCS scholars in the fall, winter, and spring.
We are excited about the work that's happening in Birmingham City Schools, but we are not satisfied.
We will continue to strengthen our instructional practices. We want to expand academic and enrichment opportunities. We're going to continue to invest in professional learning for all, teachers and staff. And then we want to deepen our partnerships.
The district is striving for its first ever B on the next state report card, and BCS is just 3 points shy of achieving that major milestone. Until then, I'm Jalen Holloway, BCS Media.
I'm LaWanda Eccles, one of the assistant principals here at Jackson-Olin High School. You're watching BCS Under the Lights. Go Mustangs!
My name is Toya McLean. I am one of the assistant principals at PD Jackson-Olin High School, and you are watching BCS Under the Lights.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights, Courtside edition from Jackson-Olin High School. I'm Steve Brown, here with Angela Day, getting ready to bring you the matchup of the night between the Jackson-Olin Lady Mustangs and the Fulton Dale Lady Wildcats. We just gave you some great bonus coverage. We had an overtime game of the JV between the Fulton Dale boys and the JV from the Jackson-Olin team, and Fulton Dale came out on top, Angela, but Jackson-Olin played, didn't they?
They played a great game tonight.
It was very exciting, but now we got to turn our sights to the varsity girls, and hey, we know that JO has a good team. This is the second time that they've faced off against Fulton Dale, and they took care of business that first time, Angela.
They did.
Absolutely.
They absolutely did.
It was a, 30-point victory, I believe?
44-16, yes, sir.
All right, so let's talk about what we have to expect tonight and see what changes we can look forward to.
Well, we know Coach Dorsey will have his team ready to play. But before we do that tip-off, let's look at our Scholar of the Week representing JO. We want to give special thanks to the following Scholar athletes. On the girls, we have Trinity Rose with a 3.7. And on the boys' side, we have Emmanuel Brady with a 3.9.
Wow.
Trinity is a senior, and Emmanuel is a sophomore right here at Jackson-Olin. We salute the great work of our BCS scholars and doing what they're doing on and off the court in the classrooms.
Our scholars are showing that success truly does start right here in the BCS. Let's also check out the weather for today, and it is cold outside, I know that. Sponsored by AL.com.
At tip-off, the temperature is a cold 38 degrees, and the overnight lows will be in the 20s.
Ice cold. Time to break out the hot cocoa. But like I said earlier, we get to be BCS homers tonight. So here's hoping that the Lady Mustangs come away with the victory. Now, the officials are at half court. You see there the captains are there making sure that they understand all the parameters of the facility, the rules of the game, and what the officials are expecting of them, and particularly as it relates to sportsmanship. That is so important to make sure that our athletes compete with sportsmanship in mind and that don't make that a secondary issue. We're some 5 minutes away from tip-off. Shortly, we'll be getting ready for introductions, and we'll turn it over to the stadium announcer for that. But for right now, let's talk about our proud sponsors for tonight. Angela, go down the list of the sponsors that we have supporting us on BCS Under the Lights Courtside.
We have James W. Brown, District Sales with Aflac. AL.com is our new weather segment sponsor. Holt Audio Visual is our new fan of the game sponsor. And Marlon King with Block Global Commercial Real Estate is our new Scholar Athlete of the Week sponsor. We also have 95.7 Jams is the sponsor of our student section. 95.7 Jams, the hip hop station.
Angela, I gotta give you kudos because you are the first person to get the Marlon King. See, I messed it up already. Marlon King with Block Global Commercial Real Estate Scholar Athlete of the Week. You got it right on the first time. Kudos unto you. But yes, we're getting ready for an outstanding broadcast. And no matter how it turns out, it's going to be a blast as we lift our BCS athletes and our scholar athletes, and also inform you about what's going on in the Birmingham City Schools. And Angela, one of those things that's going on right now is the fact that at Inglenook K-8, the school where I am gladly serving as principal, we happen to have had a natural disaster. We're not sure at this point whether it was a tornado or just high winds, but the roof was taken off of the library, just above the library in the main building, and as a result, we're going to have remote instruction. We've had remote instruction for the past 2 days, but tomorrow our scholars will be in Norwood, grades K through 2. Buses will pick up on the Maury Avenue side of this campus, and then scholars grades 3 through 8 will be served at Hudson K-8. They will be picked up by buses on the Inglenook Street side, and our pre-K scholars will be transported by their parents to Martha Gaskins Elementary School. So we're just thankful to all three administrators, Dr. Blackman at Martha Gaskins, Mr. Douglas at Hudson, and Dr. Porterfield at Norwood for accommodating our students. And I gotta give kudos to our faculty and staff who have been working feverishly over the last couple of days, packing materials and making sure that they have all what is needed so that our scholars will not lose any instructional fidelity. So right now, we're listening to our starting lineups, and we're getting ready for BCS Under the Light Courtside, featuring Jackson-Olin and Fulton Dale. We have three stellar officials here tonight getting ready to call our game. And we hope that you will relax in these very cold temperatures as my co-host shared with you on tonight as we're experiencing in the Birmingham metro area across central Alabama. You can sit warm inside and enjoy some great basketball.
Absolutely.
Fultondale clad in orange, trimmed in blue, and the homestanding Lady Mustangs in white with green and yellow striping as they get ready to defend the home court. Officials have gotten the proper ball. They've tested it for bouncing, Angela.
They have.
And they're ready. Here we go. Tip goes to Jackson-Olin. They penetrate and no, in and out. That's number 3 for the Mustangs.
Jemiah Mitchell.
Couldn't get it to go down. Mustangs in a matchup zone. Look like of the 2-2-1 initial setup. Shot by Fultondale, no good. J.O. off and running, deflected though by Fultondale, and they steal it.
Back down.
And she drives, no. Good defense by Jackson-Olin. Up the court, shot, no.
Number 3 brings it back down for Fulton Dale.
Shamaria Little at the top for the Mustangs. And she gets fouled as she scraps for that rebound. So Jemiah Mitchell will take it out. And she inbounds it to Little. 0-0 is our score. 6:58, 6:45, I should say, in the first quarter. To the high post. That's Gabrielle Blanks. To the wing, no. Tie up. Jump ball. Possession goes to Fultondale. Most of these young ladies for Jackson-Olin were on the team last year. I remember their names and their faces. Coach Dorsey has been building his squad as they apply full court pressure. Fulton Dale breaks it though. Now they're setting up their offense, swinging it around. Jump shot from the corner, air ball. Rebound, Jackson-Olin. Trinity Rose. No. Rebound, Fulton Dale. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Fulton Dale down the lane, blocked. Deasia Coleman says not in here. Inbound under the goal for Fulton Dale. Jumper, no. Rebound, Little. No on the three-point attempt. Rebound, secured though. J.O. being very patient.
Very patient.
Blanks, considers it. She drives, kicks it out. Jumper, no. Rebound, and a strong putback, but she misses, gets her own rebound.
And we have a foul.
That was Deasia Coleman playing big under the goal. The Mustangs are inbound underneath their goal.
Mitchell into Rose.
Jail being very patient. They back it out. Blanks looking.
Nice block.
Three-pointer off the glass.
And it is
Trinity Rose for three.
It's actually two.
It was a two. Two-pointer stolen by Little. 2 points.
And in for two.
So that makes it 4-0. Jump shot Fulton Dale for two. That was number 4. Benjamin, no, that's the boys roster. Four to 2 is the score. Inside, no. Pulled away by Fulton Dale. Fulton Dale, no air ball. Blanks, drives. She takes contact and gets the 2. Gabrielle Blanks.
Past half court. Down the middle.
She misses though. Rebound by Mitchell, and she's fouled. Mitchell has 3 rebounds already in the game. Six to 2 is the score with 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Lady Mustangs bring it up. Inside, nice catch, turn, shoot for 2. Deasia Coleman.
8-2 Mustangs.
Yeah, she got on that block and sealed it. Pressure. Pass. Three-pointer. No. Rebound, J.O. That's 5 rebounds for Jemiah Mitchell. Blanks trying to score. Mitchell, another rebound. Jumper, for 3. Shamaria Little.
We have a timeout by Fultondale.
And she has 5 points with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jackson-Olin 11, Fultondale 2. And you're gonna look at the replay here. Nice shot there by Miss Little. 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. The score, the Lady Mustangs of Jackson-Olin 11. And the visiting Fultondale Wildcats 2. We see that J.O. is very explosive. It was back and forth, and then all of a sudden, bam, you look up and J.O. has a 9-point lead.
9-point lead.
Fultondale seeking the inbound. Trap, she's in dead man's corner. Turnover. Great defense by Jackson-Olin. Blanks and Little combining over there on that trap. Gabrielle Blanks, 23 with the ball. Pass it out top. They swing around. Little's pump fake, and it gets blocked. But it's retrieved by her teammate. Blanks into the lane. 2 points. Gabrielle Blanks. 13-2. It's the score. Oh, she got it a little high there. Good pressure by the Lady Mustangs. Give and go, but nice defense. I believe that was partially blocked there by Deasia Coleman. Blanks looking. Swinging the ball. Nice ball movement inside, and she converts it. Deasia Coleman. 5 rebounds, 4 points. And the Mustangs have a 15-2 lead. Turnover here.
We had a travel on Fultondale.
J.O. inbounds the ball with 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Little. Back to Trinity Rose. Rose to Blanks, shoots a 3. Swish.
And it is good.
Yeah. Trinity. Gabrielle, Blanks. Pretty form, nice rotation, nothing but net.
Out of bounds, J.O. ball.
.101 remaining in the first. Littles brings it up. Pass it over to Rose. Blanks, drives. She loses it, regains it, 2 points.
2 points.
Gabrielle Blanks. The leading scorer so far tonight with 9 points. Applying a little defense there. I remember Gabrielle last year. Her game has definitely improved over the offseason. She was a good player last year. She seemed much more efficient as we have a foul call. And that's going to be on number, I believe it was number 1, Little. 22.5 seconds in the first quarter, 20-2 is the score. Favor of the J.O. Mustangs, 20-3 it is now. (20-4).
with 22.5 seconds left in the quarter.
Rose brings it up. Gives it to Little, nice Euro. 2 points. Shamaria Little. 4.4 seconds, three-pointer. Woo, number 10. Nothing but the net. So the score is 22-7 at the end of the first quarter here at PD Jackson-Olin High School. This is BCS Under the Lights, courtside.
Hey, look, stop looking at that one gap. Press the one gap and kick it. We worked on that, you got me? When we run Mustangs.
All right, come up a little louder. What you say now?
Mustangs, if they playing in front of the able hit them like this, you can get over the top. If they overplay her, you go ahead and just drive. Because you can always kick it. You got me? Let's go. Turn me up, don't turn me down. Going back 22 on defense.
All right, you heard some of the in the huddle discussions from Coach Dorsey. That's some of our BCS Under the Lights courtside. Just a little special bonus we give you. A little insight into the teaching that we do on our sidelines as Jackson-Olin prepares to inbound the ball. Mitchell throws it in to Rose. Oh, and we got a backcourt. She got it in the bad spot. She pivoted, and it was a backcourt. 22-7 is the score.
Inbound to 1 for Fulton Dale.
Deflected, Dale steals it. Rose comes away with it, and she's fouled. 7:47 remaining in the second quarter of the first of 2 games. Actually, it's the second of 3 because we have bonus coverage with the JV overtime game that you were able to enjoy if you joined us at the top of our broadcast. We got a timeout by J.O., a 30-second timeout. The score is 22-7 with 7 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the first half. This is BCS Under the Lights, courtside.
James W. Brown, District Sales.
We appreciate James W. Brown, our AFLAC District Sales Coordinator, one of our outstanding sponsors for the 4 years that we've been here on BCS Under the Lights. All right, here we go. 7:47, clock running. The Lady Mustangs in command, even though they just threw it away. And a block. Miss Blanks, Gabrielle Blank says no, not in my house. .38. Let's see what Fulton Dale can dial up on the inbound. One trying to penetrate and is blocked again by Blanks. Then blocks again, 2 blocks by Blanks and a block by Coleman. And 2 points by Rose for the Lady Mustangs. Nice trap by the Lady Mustangs. Fulton Dale gets it up court. Nice 2-pointer. Little for 2. What a nice drive.
Nice.
She has 9 points. 26-9 is the score. Up and down we go. Fulton Dale is trying to run with them, but they can't keep up.
Ball goes back to Fulton Dale.
6:29 remaining in the first half. Fulton Dale on the inbound. Good defense by J.O. They back it out, though, and shoot the 2 over the top. 26-11 is the score. Little setting up her offense for the Lady Mustangs. I believe she can penetrate. I think she believes it. She kicks it out. Blocked. Little had a nice lane there on the right side. She just didn't take it.
She did.
I think that's there for her at any moment. J.O. inbounds over the top. She thought about it. There was Denia forward. She penetrates. No. But she gets her own rebound. No, she gets another rebound. Ford is scrappy. Denia forward. She will not be denied. Ball stays on the Lady Mustang end of the court. And we got a foul on Coleman. .5:31 remaining in the first half. Deflected, but she shoots a 3 for Fulton Dale. Rebound by Coleman.
Up to Little and down the court they go.
Little, nice ball fake. Beautiful.
Beautiful layup.
Little for 2. Good defense. 3-pointer launch. No. Rebound and a foul. .443 in the first half. 28-11 is the score. Three-pointer, no. Rebound, Coleman. Little. Jumper by Rose, didn't make it. In fact, there was Mitchell. And the Wildcats will get it. 4:27.
On the side. Fulton Dale brings it in. Passes half court.
Three-pointer. Ooh. Nice. .28-14 is the score. Layup, yes, Little, she's having her way. 13 points for Miss Little, who is playing big, and they throw the ball to Angela Day. Jackson-Olin will take over.
At half court.
Blanks with the ball. She shoots a three. Woo! No, but nice rebound by Coleman. She is really racking up on the board. 3:30 remaining in the first half. And she's getting hands on the ball. Trap. They swing it, though. The defensive jail responds. Fulton Dale will inbound. 3:14. The homestanding jail Mustangs 32. And the Fulton Dale Lady Wildcats 14. Good rebound by Blanks. She's breaking away, passes up to Little. Little tries to get an assist. She should have shot it. And they deflected out of bounds, so J.O. will get it under their own goal. They run a stack. Nice pass inside. No, but it gets away from Blanks. And they trap, but they foul. No, they actually get the timeout. So with 2 minutes and 58 seconds, the Lady Mustangs of J.O. have a 32-14 lead as we're heading towards halftime. This is BCS Under the Lights. Courtside, I'm Steve Brown here with Angela Day. You're getting a shot of the cheerleaders from PD Jackson-Olin High School. The yellow and Kelly green.
With precision.
So far, Angela, the Jackson-Olin Lady Mustangs have been dominant. It started out a little slow for what, about 5 minutes, would you say? And then all of a sudden, they just started rolling, and next thing we knew it was 11-2, and it's just been constantly building.
As you said in the beginning, they started out patient, and then they took off.
Fulton Dale moves the ball around. Blake steals it. Little. She sets up the defender. Gets it back to Mitchell. To Blanks. And we got a jump ball.
And it will go to Fulton Dale.
Long three, no, air ball. .206. The student section, sponsored by 95.7 Jams. Yeah, 95.7, the hip hop station. The sponsor of our student section, they are the hip hop station of Birmingham, and some of our students will be receiving swag from 95.7 Jams. We thank them. And a jumper is off. Fulton Dale with the rebound. 1 minute and 44 seconds before halftime. Three-pointer launch. Nice defense, no, but Fulton Dale gets the rebound.
Coming back to reset that offense.
Good defense by the Lady Mustangs. Nice skip pass deflected by Little, and she's on it. No help for this Wildcat defender. Some finally comes. Skip move, nice for two. 32-16 is the score.
48 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And that's an offensive foul. Offensive foul on the Mustangs. 44 seconds before halftime. And we almost threw it away. Trapped in the corner. Fulton Dale swinging it. Pivot, no.
Oh.
That was a nice drive, but she missed it, got her own rebound, and she was fouled. Raked across the face by Jemiah Mitchell. But it was an inadvertent foul, not a shooting foul. 12.7 seconds, she'll inbound it before halftime. They get it in, she launches a three, no. But they get the rebound, 8 seconds. Another three, no. Littles deflected it. Coleman tried to block it, but she rebounded it and throws it away. And that does it for our first half. The homestanding Lady Mustangs, 32. The visiting Wildcats of Fulton Dale, 16. We said it a few moments ago, started off slow, and then the Mustangs kind of got in a groove. And then they just kept pulling away from the visiting Wildcats.
Awesome job by the Lady Mustangs.
Absolutely. We're very appreciative to 95.7 Jams for sponsoring our student session. We highlighted just moments ago. And our other sponsors, James W. Brown, who's been an outstanding sponsor for us. As we look at some of the outstanding performance of this first half for Jackson-Olin, number one, Shamaria Littles, getting it done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, as Ray just has given to me. 13 points for that young lady.
13 points.
She's been doing it.
She's been doing a good job.
Right. Now, Blanks has held her own, and you would have thought by the look test, Blanks may have been the starter, the top scorer, but hey, Little has been getting it done.
Little's been getting everything done.
Absolutely. Now, on the other side, well, in addition to Little's, Blanks does have 9 points, which is the second highest score for Jackson-Olin in this game. Now, defensively, we talked about what they're doing offensively, but, I mean, you can't take anything away from what they're doing defensively.
You cannot. They've been doing a good job.
Converting on their traps, very good. Getting to the free throw line, creating steals. Again, we know that this was nearly a 30-point game the first time around. So they're looking to try to duplicate 32-16. Probably need a stronger second half if they're going to get back to what they had the first half. But right now, they've doubled up the Wildcats, and let's see how the second half will go.
Yes.
All right, let's toss it down to Jalen on the field. Jalen.
Thank you, Steve. We're here with the PD Jackson-Olin High School baseball team, as we'll soon be able to go out on those fields on that diamond and see some of those home runs being hit. Here with us is head coach Trone and some of his players. Coach, introduce yourself and tell everybody who you have here with you to start off.
Well, first of all, thank you all for having us. I am Coach Strong. It's my 3rd year. Right here, we have Cameron Jones. To the left of you, we have Jalen Washington. And to the far left, that's Wylam Wright. All of them 10th graders, and they're athletes. You know, they play all sports, well, specifically baseball and football. And we're very excited about the upcoming season.
And we'll start with you, Jalen. My name is Jalen, so I like that that Jalen connection. Just talk about, you know, what are you looking forward to this season with you and your teammates, and what are y'all working on this offseason to prepare for the upcoming season?
We working to condition, be ready for the season, come back harder, stronger, and I feel like we're going to be a great team this year.
And why do you think you all will, you know, get over that hump and, you know, make a good playoff run? Because that's the goal for everybody, to try to get some hardware and, you know, achieve some big things for J.O.
We're just ready to compete. We're ready to compete. Coach Strong, he told us what to do. He told us how it is, how it's going to be this year. He told us what to do, so we're just grinding.
Yeah, Coach Strong, you know, just talk about how is the preparation? You talked about a lot of these players playing multiple sports. You know, how is it, you know, getting them into baseball condition? Talk a little bit about, for those who don't know, what the baseball conditioning side of things,
no doubt.
You know, how that works.
Well, right now you're looking at 3 phenomenal athletes. Last year we were very young, and they were starters on the varsity level as 9th graders. So when you look at these young men, though, they're raw athletes, you know. So baseball actually has come natural to them. So they've played baseball throughout their life. You have Jalen, Mr. Washington. All these guys are utility players, you know what I mean? They can play around the field. Wylam, he's a catcher. Mr. Washington, he's a catcher. So outfielder, I mean, these guys are utility players. So right now what we're just trying to do, get those arms ready, start to get a little throwing motion. We're limited to the things that we can do right now because of the rules, but we're able to meet once a week, you know, for a small amount of time. So it's just about warming up, getting ready to come back when the new year starts, and we're going to be ready. We got a couple of team goals, you know. Ideally, we definitely want to compete, go 500, you know what I mean? I'm really honed on these guys so we can compete at the city tournament. You know, that's what it's about. And finally, just like you said, we want to go to the playoffs. So last year we were extremely young. The year before we lost a lot of seniors due to graduation and having to move on to the next level. So these guys came in as freshmen, and I can see it in them. You know, they got the passion. When they get on the field, their eyes light up. So we're trying to take that passion, turn it over, and make sure that they can compete at a high level. So we're looking forward to this upcoming season. It's a tremendous blessing to be working with these young guys. You know what I mean? And when you see the lights turn on, they buy in. And when they buy in, we just got to get that football out the way. And now it's time to get that baseball bat swinging and sharpen off that knife.
Exactly. And, you know, we expect a lot of homers, you know, but it's good to have, you know, players who are engaged and, like you said, who are multi-versed, who want to try to be a part of multiple sports. That's what high school is about, trying a bunch of different things. You know, like you talk about when it comes to scholarships, you know, coaches love players who play multiple sports. That's going to give you a bigger advantage. And for you, young man, talking about that, you know, what is something you are really working on in your game in baseball, you know, and maybe taking some of the things that you do well in other sports and trying to be multi-versed?
Yeah, just getting out on the field, being competitive, get my throwing good, hitting, everything, running, stealing, all that. Just being competitive on the field, going out there and winning games.
And what about you all? You know, Jalen, what are you working on specifically in your game to, you know, take that next step this year?
I'm working on everything, man. I'm just really trying to grind, get somewhere. Got to get out of here.
What about you, my man?
Being smart on the bases, you know, hitting the ball, getting into the outfield, you know, ground balls, routine plays, getting better.
Well, we thank you all, Coach Trone, and thank you for all of your players, and thank you, Jalen. You know, I always love to find me another Jalen, a Jalen twin, but thank you all for coming out. We expect a big season from you all and look forward to seeing everything that you all will do.
No doubt. Thanks for having us. We really appreciate the opportunity.
Steve, back to you all, courtside. It was once said that if you look good, then you feel good.
And that's what cosmetology and barbering does. It lends to the inner and most definitely to the outer being of the person.
Students in PD Jackson-Olin High School's cosmetology and barbering program are spending valuable time in the lab learning about the importance of proper hair care.
The parts of the heads, it was very, I could say, interesting to learn about, because at first I thought it was just, oh, you just wash it and comb it out, but you also got to detangle, you got to make sure there's no infection.
Understanding the origins of cosmetology is helping first-year students in the program like Ariel Terrell and her plans after graduation.
I want to do it for a career, but also I want to learn more. And Ms. McFarland, she really teaches us how to do more like hairstyles that we wouldn't do on a regular.
For some, cosmetology could be seen as a female-oriented profession. However, Jordan Gilbert is changing the narrative. What does it mean to you to know how to braid hair?
I think it made me unique. I didn't really know how to braid, but Miss McFarland helped me out. Coming into cosmetology, I thought it was just barbering, but she helped me expand my varieties.
Miss Kim McFarland, who's been a cosmetology and barbering teacher for nearly 2 decades, says the field is steadily evolving.
In cosmetology, with the new technology, students are learning a faster way of completing a skill set.
Through the program, these students have the ability to earn short-term certifications, which could turn into long-term certifications and licensings after graduation. Whether it's the hair and bone braid or any other hairstyle, Ms. McFarland believes in challenging her students every day.
My standard and my goal for my students is excellence. So I demand that they do their best.
Am I doing a wash? So, okay.
Are you doing a what?
Shampoo and conditioning.
Talk to me about Miss McFarland's tough love.
I will say we'll wash. No, we have to shampoo and condition. So it was like little things that she'll have us say or do or start over again. Like we'll do a braid and she'll be like, oh, that looks nice, start over again. And we'll just, you know, embed it into our heads.
These students are busy preparing for the Alabama Skills USA competition coming up very soon. So don't be surprised if you become one of their clients in the future. I'm Jalen Holloway, BCS Media.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights, courtside here at Jackson-Olin High School, home of the Mustangs at halftime. And we have a score of 32-16 with the home-standing Lady Mustangs in the lead. And I'm here, I'm Steve Brown, I'm with Angela Day, and we're bringing to you some of the best in BCS excellence. Well, Coach Day, Angela Day, co-host Day, what can you say about these Lady Mustangs and their intensity in the first half?
They were intense this first half. Can you say outscoring, double score, outscoring Fulton Dale? Absolutely.
And they open it up with a turnover. I know Coach Dorsett won't be pleased with that, but Blanks makes up for it. The Mustangs are setting them up. Swings it over to Blanks. And they got a turnover. Starting off a little bit rusty. J.O. in their full court pressure. And they almost created a turnover. Littles came close to a steal. Gotta give Fulton Dale credit. They're not giving up at all.
Not at all.
Scrapping through this thing. Nice opening there. That was a nice drive. Yeah, gotta give it up. 32-18 is the score as Rose brings it up for the Mustangs. Need a little movement by our teammates. Oh, Little lost it, and it's a backcourt violation. They giving Coach Dorsey something to be hype about here. .648 in the third quarter.
Fulton Dale inbounds. Top of the key.
Over the top. Swinging it out. No air ball. Rebound by Blanks. And she takes it and heads up court. And she drops off a nice little pass, but Coleman couldn't handle it. She was right there at the rim. Probably should have shot it. (32-18).
Lady Mustangs.
As a lifelong hoop fan, I've been leery about these 30-something to team leads because it looks like a huge lead. But it's really, you know, like we look at it, it's only 14 points. And that can be overcome very shortly with good shooting. So the Lady Mustangs are not in freelance territory right now. They need to stay focused, and they need to try to expand this lead. Blanks inside, Coleman didn't catch it. And Fultondale with a breakaway. One-on-one here. Nice Euro with the left hand, though. Mitchell gets the rebound. She had a smaller defender, probably would have been better just going straight up, and Blanks loses it. And that time she goes straight through and converts with the left hand, and here we are, a 32-20 score, only a 12-point lead.
And we have a timeout.
Timeout, Jackson-Olin. Aflac James W. Brown, sales consultant, riding with BCS under the lights. As of now, year number 4. If you need insurance, call James W. Brown, Aflac Independent Sales Associate. Big shout out to all the teachers and staff at Inglenook School, where I am proud to serve, getting ready for a big day tomorrow. And shout out to all the parents who are working with us as we get ready to send our kindergarten through 2nd graders to Norwood, the 3rd through 8th graders to Hudson, the pre-Kers to Martha and Gaskins. And we really thank Dr. Blackman and Martha Gaskins, Dr. Porterfield at Norwood, and Mr. John Douglas at Hudson for making us, before we even get there, feel at home, Angela Day.
That is awesome.
Yeah, the BCS family is great, and certainly kudos to everybody at Central Office. Dr. Tillman, director of the elementary schools, Dr. Witherspoon, our middle school and K director, all working with Dr. Lamar and Mr. Moore to make sure that the children of Inglenook get taken care of.
Absolutely.
J.O. is trying to take care of the Fulton Dale Wildcats, and Ms. Little says, how about 2 points? 34-20 is our score. We'll be good hosts, but we want you to lead with an L, right? Pretty good defense all night by the Lady Mustangs.
Absolutely.
And it continues here. Nothing easy for the Wildcats. Stolen by Mitchell.
Down for
2 points and a foul.
And a foul.
Call letter and 1. 36-20, currently the score. To the line for the Mustangs, number 3, Jemiah Mitchell. And she converts the three-pointer, 37-20. And J.O. applies the full court pressure. And backcourt violation. You have to help young players understand. You don't have to swipe at the ball. Just move your feet and make the offense throw it away and create involuntary turnovers.
Oh, that's
J.O.
Coach.
did a great job right there, didn't they?
They did. I hear Coach Brown coming out over there.
4:39 in this third quarter. Blanks. Oh, she threw it away. Girl open under the goal. Nice pass. Nice shot. Bad foul. And she'll go to the line and try to convert a three-point conversion. (37-22) is our score. Jackson-Olin with the lead, 37-23.
Now with 4:24 in the third quarter.
J.O. taking their time. PD Jackson-Olin High School on the west side of Birmingham. Coming off a great football season led by head coach Joe Webb. Making it to the playoffs, and we got a foul on the play. The J.O. Mustangs, the Fighting Joes, as we like to call them, they made it to the playoffs and really made a good run, even though Parker made it to a higher round. J.O. exceeded expectation for themselves.
They did.
And played a Clay team very tough. So we're kudos out to all of our BCS football playoff teams, but particularly in this case, the J.O. Mustangs and Coach Joe Webb out of Winona High School. An example of BCS excellence right here, giving it back in the hometown. Trinity Rose gets it to drop.
Good.
Makes it 38-23 as a substitution comes in for the Wildcats. Oh, she took about 3 steps on that one. The pressure has turned it up, hadn't they?
They have.
And they're moving their feet. We got a double dribble. There we go. Just what we just said, Angela. That was feet movement that caused that turnover.
Absolutely.
3:47, 38-23. J.O. with the commanding lead. A nice drive, step back. Woo! She touched the cloud with that shot. Trinity Rose for 2. (40-23). J.O. just keeps coming at you. And I see how they extend that lead. They just keep playing ball. Good matchup zone defense.
Patient but steady.
Yeah. Three-pointer off the glass. Did she set bank, Angela?
That was on net.
40-26. Fulton Dale is hanging around much better than they did in the first matchup. Rose says no, they're not hanging. 2 more for Trinity Rose.
Oh, have a foul on the Mustangs.
(42-26). 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. Fulton Dale with the ball. Three-pointer, air ball. Rebounded though by Fulton Dale. Drive. No, good defense. Little. She's been quiet so far, but she says, I'm coming down the lane. Oh, and she missed it though. 2 points by Fulton Dale. Rose has been running the point the second half. Little has been playing off the ball. Showing a little versatility here. Little, there she goes. It's Little time, 2 points.
2 points.
Right on cue. Breakaway now for Fulton Dale. Yeah, she got her with the body. You got her.
She did.
Jemiah Mitchell on the foul for the Lady Mustangs. 1:46 remaining in the third, 44-28. Wildcats down, but they're hanging around. And she dropped it in. Mustangs have not been able to get it above 15 points or so.
Dr. Brown, just wanted to let you know that in between the third and fourth quarter, we are going to be a fan of the game.
And she gets the second one. 44-30. Only a 14-point differential here. Three-pointer by Rose. No, but rebounded. Stays with J.O. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Stack formation by J.O. Blanks, backs under the goal, gets it and draws the foul. Fultondale did not know how to defend that particular play. She backed her underneath the goal, pass over the top.
Turn and shoot.
Yep. First free throw good. That's 10 points for Blanks. And she couldn't get 11. Fulton Dale with the rebound. Good defense by the Lady Mustangs, and they're off and running. Get it up to Blanks. Nice stop, pop, 2 points.
2 points.
12 points for Gabrielle Blanks. Pump fake, drive. Got a foul.
I thought that right on Patterson, Jalen Patterson. He did get the foul on that play. When I thought that he got hit right in the face on that one.
Misses the first one. 1:46 remaining in the first quarter. And he misses the second one.
That was a good rebound by the Mustangs, but just could not hold on to it.
9-2 is the score. .126 remaining in the first quarter from P.D. Jackson-Olin High School. Jumper, no. Rebound stays with Fulton Dale. And we got a foul.
As you saw where Bryant, who was with the Wildcats, was going up, you know, he went up and he was being challenged on that shot. I thought the whistle came a little early.
To the line for the Wildcats, number 22, Javari Bryant. And he misses the further. They have a free throw shooting problem.
Yes.
They have missed a lot of free throws so far in this game.
They had the opportunities. Now this can keep J.O. into the game.
Yep, missed another one.
Right here, 9-2. J.O. can cut into this.
They get it across.
Settle down.
Two points. That number.
That's double
zero.
Unfortunately, we don't have him on the roster. But we'll try to get that so mom and dad can hear their son's name.
Absolutely. Nice drive up and under for Fulton Dale. 11-4 is the score.
Montgomery with that reverse over there.
J.O. gets it in. 22 seconds. Nice rebound there by number 5, Jeremiah Johnson, and he gets it on up this time. Euro, oh! He dropped it in.
Oh!
I was about to criticize the young man, and he showed me something there. Way to go, Jeremiah. Way to represent yourself, young man.
Jeremiah said, hold on, watch this.
Yeah, exactly. I said, let me see. And then the next time he did what he could have done that first time, taking it on up the court. Well, it's the end of the first quarter. The score is 11-6. The visiting Fulton Dale Wildcats are here. Let's go to the sideline cam and see what Justin is going to hear.
Joe, we need a trap. Joe, box out, man. You always this crap. Don't never take the ball out of bounds no more. Don't never take the ball out of bounds no more. You got to run the offense, man. And you just stand around at that point, that whole offense off. All right? Hey, listen. You're playing hard, man. We need everybody. You got to box out. Get the trap. Get the trap, man.
It's 3 at top. We got to trap. Hey, y'all.
Stop. Go get it. Go get it. Okay, good.
Hey, y'all back, man. Got to work on that 3-2. They trying to get it to the corner so they can shoot the ball. Y'all got to hurry up and get out there. That's number 2. That's number 2.
Get out here.
All right, here we go back to live action here at PD Jackson-Olin High School. The score is 11-6. The visiting Fulton Dale Wildcats with the lead.
Now, Steve, you're always a historian. Wasn't this also known as Weston?
It was. You had Western High School, and then you had the Olin Vocational School.
Oh.
And so they combined them both into being Jackson-Olin High School. The Jackson coming from PD Jackson, who was the first principal at Council Elementary School.
Whoa, there's a three-pointer right there.
For Fulton Dale, they've got to cover that outside the arc, Brett.
They do.
14-6, and we got a foul. No, timeout. Coach Hill gets another one.
Timeout, J.O. Looks like it's going to be a third.
Is it a full or 30?
We can't seem to get there. We're getting it's going to be a 30. 30-second term timeout for J.O.
Justin doesn't have time to get in there now. James Brown, Aflac, Associate Sales Coordinator. We appreciate James Brown, who's been walking with us for 4 years as one of our sponsors, a great timeout sponsor. Timeout. Courtesy of James W. Brown.
Nice job there, Steve.
Appreciate you, my buddy. Couldn't do it without you. 7:21 remaining in the first half. J.O. 14-6. They're down 14-6, but good pass inside. Catch, turn, shoot. No, defended well. some good height on the Wildcat roster. Big Mel and the height on the J.O. roster said not in here.
Yes, it is. J.O., even on the offensive end where they've come up short, they've been in position to make some buckets, but it just seems like they're just not putting enough on it. I mean, it is literally coming up inches away from the rim.
And even though we had a foul, there was 10, Caleb Mixon, and on that play, number 4, Austin Rogers for the Wildcats at the line made the first free throw. Misses the second. J.O. gets it. Jeremiah Johnson. And he's trying to work it up, find somebody, gets across court, and he loses it. Ball security, very important.
J.O.'s defense, I like how they're collapsing.
Yeah.
On the offensive end, they've got to do a better, they've got to handle the ball better. They're having way too many turnovers.
Right. Coach Hill really has them ready to defend the primary break. It's the secondary break that they've got to get better on. Oh, mistimed the jump. And Austin Rogers cleans it up for the Wildcats. They got to get it across the midcourt line. Can't do lateral passes. They got it. Oh, and he throws it away.
Too many turnovers.
And J.O. steals it, but Fulton Dale steals it back. Drops it off for 2.
Coach Hill thought he was going to get a charge against the Wildcats, but he was not. For some reason, I thought he was going to get a charge as well, but it wasn't called.
Free throw line jumper, no. Rebounded though, yes. With some contact, even though they didn't call a foul.
There's Mixon on the inside. That's what we're talking about, the way he's lanky.
He
so
really
he's
is.
getting on the inside, and nice move to score.
Trapping in the corners. Well, there was a wing trap, actually. Good defense there, number 14. I'm sorry we don't have his name on the roster. Good pass, good recovery, and 14 with the tip in. The long, rangy big man.
Now that's how you have to work. Everybody was crashing the boards for J.O., and now they're 10-19.
Let's go, J.O.
It's going to be called a block. Now on that right there, you saw the transition, Steve, and everybody else did as well. You saw how the Jackson-Olin Mustangs were down on the offensive end. If they continue to play like that on the offensive end with less turnovers, giving the ball, this is a different ball game.
Right. And unfortunately, we don't have the classifications of the JO players, but they look young. I would imagine this is a young team Coach Hill has here.
But Coach Hill is, as always, coaching the heck out of his guys.
He is, man.
As they shoot the second of 2. And again, they come up short.
Wow, they got the rebound and give up the three-pointer for Chase Hawkins.
Now, that was Montgomery on that one.
Okay.
Number 1.
Oh, got away with some there. Jeremiah?
Oh. No.
Rebound. Wildcats. Now, this is where J.O. needs to be careful. And they throw it away.
You're right, Steve. You called it. If the Mustangs can, instead of getting only one shot, you have to be down there. If somebody's putting it up, they have to crash the boards for the rebound. This one and done is not going to work for them.
Good pass. You got an open man. Rebound on the backside. Nice job by 14. Short jumper missed by the point guard. Just got back in the game. Number 1, Caleb Townsend. Oh, 14 came up just a little too much. Picked up his dribble, but he gets it out of his hand. Nice spin move, Brett.
Very nice spin move.
Another one, and he shoots the three from it. No. What we got there?
Again, we have number 2 for the Mustangs. Nice dribble, nice way to handle the rock. Unfortunately, we don't have his name on the roster as well.
Got to finish, though.
Hopefully, we'll get a name on the roster.
Yeah. So
that we can identify these great plays by these really good players.
Exactly. Wonderful scholars in the BCS. 3:28 before halftime. They got him trapped under the goal. Now he's back in the corner. Good defense. Three-pointer launch, no. J.O. brings it up. Jeremiah Johnson. Splits the defense, teardrops, yes!
Oh, nice! And nice!
Hey, he had to get that up and over, that big man. Traveling, chance for J.O. to get into this lead.
The pressure by J.O. caused that turnover. You saw how the defense made him to pull up the ball, and he just had to give up the ball.
$2:52 remaining before halftime.
Okay. Okay.
Got us a little ear candy in the ear to look forward to. J.O. Fighting Joe. 3 seconds.
As our guy who I grew up with, Mr. Walter Dean out of Philadelphia, coach would tell you, Oates, you can't camp in there.
Right.
3 seconds. Mr. Walter Dean.
2:34 remaining in the first half. P.D. Jackson-Olin High School. Home of the Mustangs. Three-pointer, no.
Rims out.
But the Wildcats get the rebound. Nice up and under, defended by our guy 14. All the way to the goal, no. 14 did a great job to avoid a foul. Oh, and our guy draws a foul on his back.
Townsend, what I would like to see, Townsend, it looks like he's going in there, he's making the penetration, but he's not under control.
Right.
It looks like, to me, the way he's throwing the ball up, he's guessing when he's putting the ball up.
That's a good observation. Now, legendary coach Willie Scoggins used to always say, by the time you get to the free throw line, that point guard either needs to pass it or shoot it. Once you cross that line, you need to go to the rim. And I think that's affecting Mr. Townsend as well. And he's got 3 fouls. What's this, the hand behind the back defense? He thinks he's not going to draw a foul. Three-pointer. Oh! Fouled him on the 3, did Jeremiah Johnson.
Sending number 1, Chase Hawkins, to the line for 3.
Wow, 3 shots, you're right. 24-12. 1:51 to go before halftime. Swish on that one.
You know what's great is you also start seeing other sports that are coming through, like the track. Indoor track.
That's right. About to get started in a couple weeks.
So we'll be having some interviews coming up at halftime with our guy, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be talking to the track coaches.
Be going down to the Birmingham Crossplex.
Yeah, there you go.
International facility. Our scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete in world-class facilities across all sports, Brett, as you well know. 1:45 before halftime. 26-12. And that ball is stolen, and he is going above the rim and missed it.
Just didn't have enough bunnies.
He didn't have enough bunny in that hop. But I like his heart, though, Brett.
I like it.
Jeremiah Johnson. Nice bounce pass. Big man pivoted. They're working it. 14, our man, he misses. But I love his energy. Timeout. Fulton Dale with 1:03. Coach McGarry saying, hey, let's settle this down.
He said, I just need 30 seconds. I just need 30 seconds.
1:03 before halftime. This is BCS Under the Lights. Courtside. All right, let's go to the truck for the quick 30-second break.
Scholar Athletes of the Week, sponsored by
All right, 1:03 remaining before halftime. The visiting Fulton Dale Wildcats, 26. And the homestanding J.O. Mustangs, 12. Brett, I think in real life, a Mustang should be able to kick the sense out of a
out of a Wildcat.
Out of a Wildcat. So let's see if that can happen in the second half as we get closer to halftime here. Jumper. The Wildcats missed. There's our guy 14. We're going to get his name at halftime because he's a player.
He's been jumping out of the gym.
Don't worry, family. We're going to find out his name as he tries to get something on the high post. He reminds me of a Bob McAdoo with that low wristband on his right wrist. If he could just shoot like Bob.
The problem is half the people you talk about don't know who Bob McAdoo is. But he was a phenomenal player.
Look him up, y'all. Silky smooth, big man. As the Mustangs get ready to inbound it. Oh, trying to avoid this 5 second, and he jumps and he throws it away. .28 seconds. Corner jumper. No. Rebounded by the Mustang. 0-0. We're going to get his name too, Mom and Dad. Three-pointer by the Mustang. That was number 2. We got to get his name. Forgive us, ladies and gentlemen. 2 points by the Wildcat. 29-15 is our halftime score. The homestanding J.O. Mustangs down by 14. And we've got a player who on that last play tweaked his ankle, or looks like, in number 0.
Looked like it was one of those things where Jaden Montgomery stepped on his own player's foot, and you know how that rolls. And that looked like that was the situation. So it didn't bump into anybody. It was over. He was just walking. And just walked on the side of the foot.
All right, well, you're tuned in to BCS Under the Lights Courtside. Game number 2 is currently halftime with the visiting Fulton Dale Wildcats having a score of 29 and the Jackson-Olin Mustangs 15. It is halftime. We let them get about an 8-9 minute break, and they'll be back to warm this thing up and to see what they can do in the second half. Brett, what do you think J.O. can do to get back into this game?
First of all, off the top of everything is to stop giving up the ball. Too many turnovers. That's the thing. They're coming up. They're making, they're playing pretty good defense, actually, but they're coming right back and giving the ball up immediately. I think they need to go ahead and stop taking the one shots and, you know, on the offensive end.
All right, well, we are at halftime, and we're going to flip it over to the studio desk and let Jalen take it away with a special halftime interview. Jalen?
Thank you, Steve and Brett. You know, it's almost that time that we head out to the track and we see some of those sprinters, especially for the PD Jackson-Olin High School boys track and field team, you know, show off their skills on the field as well as in the field events. And we have the head coach here with us, Mr. Joshua Stillings. Coach, how are you doing? And tell everybody who you have with you tonight.
So I'm doing great tonight. I have to my right, Jordan Morris, Jr., and to my left, Kaya Stewart, Jr.
Yes, Coach, you know, like you talked about it, it's indoor season.
Yes, sir.
You actually have a meet this upcoming Saturday. Yes, just talk about what you all are working on thus far in the season, trying to build off of whatever you were able to do, good or bad, from last year.
Okay. Main thing, preach to the guys, compete. You know, the boys kind of upset last year. We left. We posted the fast time in the state in the 4x4, but we came run up at the state. So the competitive nature of these guys, that's what they talking about, Coach. We're going to get that, Coach. We're going to get that. So I'm just excited to see what they're going to do this season.
Yes, and you are the drum major. You know, you're multi-versatile, but we saw you last year, you know, make some strides on the track as well as in the field events as well. You know, just talk about what you're looking forward to, you know, in your final year as a, you know, Jackson-Olin Mustang and a part of the track and field team.
I'm an 11th grader, so I got another year. Okay. So I'm looking forward just to win. Go 11th grade year, 12th grade year, go win some more.
And what about you?
Starting off good, just finishing the season and working for what we worked for last year, but to win it.
And Coach, you know, talk about what you have seen thus far. It's early, you know, and talk a little bit for people at home about the difference between your prep for indoor season versus outdoor season, because some don't know the differences between the two.
Okay, well, the difference really for indoor is like 30 degrees outside right now, so we really don't have enough time outside, so we do a lot of indoor things, but we don't put a lot of stress on the indoor. I just tell the guys, this is prepping us to get ready for outdoor, but they compete with every time they line up on the track, they're going to compete.
Yes, and obviously you are the head boys coach, but also just talk a little bit about, I know they aren't here with us tonight, talk about what you've seen from the girls as well, you know, because we want to make sure that we're spotlighting them as well.
So this year with our girls, we have a new head coach, Demetrius Jackson. Everybody call him Coach Jack, Coach Meat. The girls, they ultra competitive also, but the standard set by the guys. So this year, we're looking for an overall team of Jackson-Olin Mustangs.
Yes, and obviously, you know, the goal is life is to be better than you were the day before, year before. So you all were runner-up last year, you know. So what do you think is going to take? What is that little thing that you noticed maybe when you were at state last year that this is what it's going to take to get over that hump and, you know, get that hardware that we want as a team?
First off, we got to go to practice, do better at practice. Sometimes we slack it off, but we can work harder at practice, then go to state, take care of our bodies, make sure we straight.
And what about you? You know, like you talked about, it starts with, you know, taking indoor serious. Like Coach Stilling said, yeah, you all aren't putting maybe as much focus on indoor season as far as trying to maybe reach those same goals that you want for outdoor, but it's still all relevant, and it starts with building the stepping stones now.
Like, if you win state indoor, you'll want to win it outdoor. Last year we fell short because we didn't take state serious. We was at state playing, and this year we're gonna win it all, indoor and outdoor.
Coach, do you believe that?
I believe it. They ain't never lied to me.
And what makes you believe that about this team? You know, like you said, right there last year. So I know that usually with most people, once you taste, you know, what it feels like to touch what that victory or what that big accomplishment or achievement is, you want it because you know that, okay, we were this short.
The taste that it leave in your mouth, that's what they don't like. They like a coach, they follow me, so I hate losing, they hate losing.
Yes, sir. Well, we thank you, Coach Stillings, for coming on, and we thank you all for coming on and, you know, just spotlighting your team as well as the girls and talking about all the good things you all are planning and we're claiming that you will do and representing Birmingham City Schools well. And that'll do it for us here down here on the desk, and we will be right back with the Courtside with Steve and Brett.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah Molin. I teach the fashion program here at Jackson-Olin High School. Students who are enrolled in this program can receive their customer service certification in the retail industry. Careers that are available in this industry are fashion designer, fashion stylist, buyer, fashion social media manager, and many other careers. I can be reached at smolin@bhm.k12.al.us.
You want to go in the top, and you want to screw on the bottom.
PD Jackson-Olin High School senior Gerald Powell is responsible for bringing this once broken air conditioning unit back to life.
If you can look right here, like these all the wiring we had did ourselves because like it wasn't working at first, so we had made it work ourselves. Then if you was here right here, you can feel right here, it's blowing cold air right now.
In JO's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning program, students like Isaiah Simmons are learning how to fix electrical wiring issues and more. How much did you know about HVAC prior to joining this program?
My family does it, but I knew not much. But Mr. Brandler really helped me take it to another level, teaching us how to do torches and stuff like that.
Sean Brantley is the program instructor. He's also state certified in HVAC himself.
Okay, you got your niter. So once your niter proves good, your burner should light. It's very encouraging when students engage with me and push me to teach them more. It gives me hope for the future that this will be something that they can build on.
The HVAC program allows students to earn U.S. Environmental Protection Agency or EPA 608 certifications, along with hands-on experience restoring broken coolers like this one you see here. You said y'all are putting some Freon in?
Yeah, right now, because this refrigerator, it lost Freon, so it's not getting cold no more, so now we're trying to put some more Freon in it.
Why is the current job market so great for students to explore careers in HVAC?
HVAC is a growing field, predicted next year to increase about 15%.
Do you see yourself in the HVAC field?
Now, really, since I thought about it to take the HVAC class, I am going to take a trade school for HVAC.
Why are CTE programs like this one especially essential for the future?
Where we come from, there's, sports is looked as the only way, but it's really not. And Mr. Brantley and all the CTE programs at Jackson-Olin has really taught me that.
These students are busy working on new HVAC projects, preparing for when they have to come and fix your HVAC issues in the future. I'm Jalen Holloway, BCS Media.
Hi, my name is Kim McFarland. I am the cosmetology teacher here at Jackson-Olin High School. I teach cosmetology and barbering along with nail technology. The students can obtain a license in natural hairstyling as well as become credentialed in customer service. For more information, please contact me at kmcfarland@bhm.k12.al.us.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
Look at it, baby boy. Here we go from Jackson-Olin High School. We're getting ready to get this second half going. I'm Steve Brown, here with my guy Brett Oates, and we're having a great time bringing you BCS Excellence.
Absolutely. Now we have our home team, the Mustangs of Jackson-Olin, are down 15-29. However, what we saw before the half was if Jackson-Olin cuts down on the offensive turnovers, I think that this game can be whittled down. They were coming in with some work. Some of their workhorses down here, 0-0. Jadarius Davis was down in the paint. We also saw Wright,
Josiah Wright,
Josiah Wright, number 14, down there, lanky guy, down in there putting in the work. So if they can go ahead and put the combination of those guys together, along with Mosley, number 2, you're going to see a whole different second half.
Mr. Fisher, what do we have here on this technical call? Administrative technical foul. So we'll see Fulton Dale.
It was because of the roster was not correct.
Wow.
So that is an administrative technical
Is
foul.
it because they heard us saying it?
No, they looked at, those are things that they look at. A lot of people don't realize what they do at halftime.
Absolutely.
They make to make sure everybody has the correct fouls, everybody has the correct number of, you know, this and that. They also start looking at numbers.
Yep.
Are you in the right uniform?
Right, and so
you listed correctly.
We had 3 guys not on the roster, so fortunately for J.O., they missed the free throw, so it did not hurt them. All right, here we go. 8 minutes is on the clock to begin the third quarter, and it is ticking down. Great job on Brett with the recon, and number 15 for the Wildcats get a layup. And Brett, did you notice he patted the backboard?
Yeah.
That's old school,
that's
isn't
it?
Three-pointer, bam! Woo! Number 2. Darian Mosley. Glad we got his name. Step out. No. Rebound, Mosley. Momentum for the Mustang.
Kicks it up to Townsend. There's the floor general. With
he showed a little burst there, didn't he?
That's what I'm talking about. When we had Mosley in the first half, what do we say? He is the floor general. Once we get him going, we're...
Absolutely. Then you're going to see something special. Brett, I thought about you the other week. I was at the jump shot. No. Oh, tried to save it there by right. I was at the Saints-Falcons game, and there was the cleat day for the fundraiser. One guy had on his cleat, "Don't try to chase me." I said, that's something Brett would have come up with. You know, just stop running. Don't try to chase me because I'm faster than you.
Or I tell you on the bottom of your cleats, right, "Hi, Mom."
Right. Fulton Dale brings it up, 7:07. Cross-court skip pass, and he finger rolled. Jaden Montgomery. No, the Chase Hawkins.
You know, coming in at the half, you had Wright. He had 6 points and 5 rebounds. And coming off of the bench, Jadarius Davis in the first half had 5 points and 5 rebounds.
Jump shot, no. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Another thing, I meant to echo what you were saying in your first half analysis, Brett. J.O. is not getting second shots on the offensive end. They get their one and done. Timeout, Jeff Hill for the Mustangs. 35-18 is the score. As you're getting a look at the Fulton Dale bench.
You can see Coach McGarry over there. His father, the legendary Coach McGarry at Parker and other high schools.
Absolutely. As they clue in on him, he's teaching, and you get a look at Coach Hill. Long time. In fact, I believe, no, I was about to say Coach Hill played with McGarry. Hill would have been maybe 3 or 4 years before Reginald McGarry over here at Jackson-Olin, a football player, baseball, and basketball guy. He may have ran track. You know, they called him K-Man because he was so cut. He was built. Oh, my goodness. You know, that guy was a receiver at A&M. 6'2", about 235, 240.
Coach McGarry?
Yeah, he didn't play hoop. He played football at A&M. Absolutely. Courtside game of the week for December the 9th. Look what we got there, Brett. Ram on Ram next week. Ram on Ram. Carver Ram against the Rams at Ram. Next week on December the 9th. 6:19 in the third quarter. J.O. gets it in. Oh, they trap him. Oh. My man. Takes teamwork to make the dream work, and we got a foul on J.O. They collapsed, and their teamwork created a foul.
There it is. Look at
Justin. Justin has told us that once J.O. hit 20, he's going to push up.
Come on, Cameron. Take
it.
Take it. There you go.
And there he is, our very own Justin Scott, flexing in the blazer. Go ahead, man.
I'm good for 2.
I could do 20, I believe.
Justin, let's see if we can get a word with Justin. How does he feel after that? Can we get a word with you, Justin?
Nephew Justin, as Sugar Ray likes to call him.
As he went down there and did the push-ups with the ROTC, he said if they scored 20 points, he was going to do 20 push-ups.
Exactly. So come on, J.O., let's get 30 and get Justin back to work. 37-20, ball stolen by Fulton Dale, and they convert on the 2.
There we go, talking about earlier, the gotta cut down on the turnover.
Right. I see nobody's moving. They gotta move. You gotta help these guys. They're vulnerable to this trap. And McGarrett knows it. Oh, nice ball fake for 2.
But how do you get over the trap is you have to spread the floor, keep your head up. Once you start seeing these guys come towards you, get the ball away. You can't do anything. There we go, goes up.
And you got to pass, Brett. You know, the best way is to pass and don't even dribble.
Well, Wright was going up for the layup, and it was blocked, and they send him to the charity stripe. Oh, no, they're saying baseline out.
Yeah, they didn't even call a foul. It was blocked, yep. 41-20. Inbound, shot, no. Rebounded by J.O. Again, fake the 3. He's working, he's dribbling, high post. Shot, didn't go. They're scrapping, Brett. They get the rebound again. And we got a foul. Let's go to Justin on the side.
Muscles.
The Jackson-Olin JROTC challenged me to some push-ups. I couldn't let BCS media down, so I had to do 20. I told them they get 20 points, then I'll do 20 push-ups with them.
There you go. Look at him.
All right, big guy.
Now his name, he's no longer a nephew, but Muscles.
Right.
Now he says if they score 40, Justin's gonna go ahead and put on a speedo and come out here and do push-ups.
I don't know if his wife is sitting over there gonna let him come out like that.
Look at him, he's shaking his head.
You would come up with something like that, Brett Oates.
And he'll sprinkle himself in glitter.
I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to imagine it. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Ooh, he touched him and he'll get 3 free throws. 41-20 is the score. Fulton Dale putting a little distance between themselves and the Mustangs.
Now again, the Mustangs have to stop giving the ball up, too many turnovers. And they're giving Fulton Dale too many opportunities on the offensive end when they shoot. They're not giving up. The Mustangs are getting 1 shot, and that's it. You can see as they're going to the line to get his 2 shots, Montgomery, for the Wildcats.
Swish, string music. And he makes the second. 43-20 is the score. And he gets all 3 free throws.
Now this is where the Mustangs have got to keep their composure right here. Let's break the press, get it over the top of it,
yeah,
as opposed to trying to take it up.
You can't dribble up that sideline. That's trap city.
You're asking for it.
Yep. Did get a foul right there. So I believe, is it a side out?
That's like headed straight.
Yeah, they're under the goal. It should be a side. I thought there was going to be a side out. There you go. I'll take that baseline and draft up a good play, put the ball down there. Oh, got it in. Don't get too fast, son. I'm sorry, that was the coach in me that came out. That was just not necessary on that pressure.
Well, Steve, I have to agree with you. It was unnecessary.
Right.
Just get the ball up. You don't have to put it behind your back. Get the ball up. Throw the ball over the press.
Right.
So then you can get up and set up a play.
Because he actually was dribbling right back to the trap where he got trapped to play before. Oh, up and under, scoop.
And there it goes. Hawkins.
Chase Hawkins.
You know, right there, picking up the dribble.
Going right to the trap area. Got to get over here to the middle. He traveled. Oh, but he got away. Jumper. No.
And here comes Fultondale. Now the Mustangs getting back into their defensive position.
Ooh, you can't do anything about that. That was good defense and a great shot.
Nothing you can do about that whatsoever. Nothing. Hawkins.
Swish. 250 and counting. Stolen. Euro. No, got his own rebound, reverse layup. He put it in easy. And we got number 2 down for the Mustangs after that collision. I think they maybe banged knees or something.
Yeah, that's Mosley. He's got one of those, as you would call, stingers.
The Wildcats are pulling away.
Let's see if we can go ahead and...
Wow, 51-30 out of 20. I didn't realize they had pulled that far away, Brett.
Let's see why we have an injured player as they take a look at him, if we can kick it to take a quick break.
Here in the third quarter from PD Jackson-Olin High School.
Looks like we'll stay here.
Well, Brett, while we have a break in action, just a quick message to our Inglenook family that's watching the game tonight. As you know, due to the storm, we are having to do temporary schooling at 3 different locations. Pre-K students are being housed at Martha Gaston's, and we appreciate Dr. Blackman and his faculty and staff. Parents are to take their kids there and sign them in. The K through 2nd grade students, as you see on your screen, will be reporting to Norwood Elementary. We have transportation that will pick up kids at the school that will be departing at 7 a.m. so that we can get to Norwood and get breakfast. They'll be loading on the Maury Avenue side of the campus. And then our 3rd through 8th grade students will be going to Hudson, and they will load on the front of the school. Brett, a lot of people are concerned. I'm concerned, but this is an opportunity for us. We're going to get a new library, redesigned due to the damage. We're going to have to get a new computer lab, a new aviation lab. So I'm all up for newness. We're going to take this lemon and make some lemonade, my brother.
There you go.
Kudos to Mr. Moore, Dr. Lamar, Dr. Sullivan, and the BCS Central Office staff, Victor Pettis, and others for making sure that our kids in Inglenook are taken care of. Behind the back pass, dropped off by Mosley. Cross court to now Johnson. The defense from Fulton Dale has not slacked, Brett.
No, they're still putting the pressure on. But there you go, you have
the turnover.
I think Townsend tries to do too much. You know, kick it out, use his other 4 players on the floor.
Montgomery, I believe, stops, pops, no.
See, one shot.
And get back.
And get back as the Wildcats, they retreat and get outside.
And the ball stays with the Wildcats. .149 remaining in the third quarter. Jump shot. Time out.
In and out and rebound by Wright for the Mustangs.
Hand checking.
Hand check.
Austin Rogers, no, that's Jordan Wilson with the foul for the Wildcats.
When you played, Steve, the hand check was allowed.
Absolutely.
You could drive a player in one other, any direction that you want to try to. Caleb Townsend on the line for 2.
And not only did they take it out of basketball, it was taken out of football, wasn't it? Every sport, you put hands on people, baby. And then in baseball, you know what the biggest rule change that disappointed me? That you could no longer run over the catcher.
Ooh, catchers are going to be looking at you kind of side-eyed there, Steve.
I used to look forward to pay at the plate, baby. I was going to bring it to you. I had the little Pete Rose in me on that deal. And he misses the second. But you know, Brett, concussions weren't as big of a thing back then. No, he missed it.
Kicks it back out.
Good follow-up and the foul. Oh, my.
Rogers. No, that's Wilson. That gets the foul, headed back to the charity stripe to try to get 1.
(53-21), missed it, rebounded, but he almost threw it away. We got a foul. The Wildcats keeping that pressure on. They've got a 32-point lead, but they're pressing like they're down by 30.
Now it looks like Coach Hill is starting to go ahead and try to empty his, or go a little deeper on his bench.
Yep, he's got 3 over there. I think only 1 has gotten on the court.
Well, Steve, this is also a learning opportunity for the Mustangs. I like the way they get up and down. They have the energy, they jump in, they're still playing very hard.
Right.
However, we've got to do something about the turnovers. Got to do something about the turnovers. That's how Fultondale got away. You have to do something about going after your own rebounds, where you're only getting 1 shot, but your opponent.
Stolen by the Mustangs and stolen back by the Wildcat. Oh, he missed the bunny. Good rebound by Mosley, who's been really playing hard. He lost it, and they hit a 3. Ouch.
Knight for the 3.
Get out of that right sideline, point guard. And he's a little gimpy.
Looks like a cramp by Townsend over there. Walking like the mechanical man. And we've got an offensive. He's trying to walk that cramp off Mosley. You see him down there.
Actually, a 5-second call. Yeah, you called it, Brett. He got something going on there.
Ooh, walking like the Tin Man needs some oil. But you know, those cramps aren't funny unless it's you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They get him some treatment there. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Does he know it? He looks up the last minute, and he missed it. Going into the 4th quarter, the score 56-22. Fultondale Wildcats with the lead. Here at P.D. Jackson-Olin High School, Brett.
P.D. Jackson.
So what do the Mustangs need to do to pull off a 4th quarter comeback right here?
Well, they're going to have to do a lot, but we're going to talk about that after we go talk to Miss Nikki.
I'll let you think about that, and let's go to Nikki Seaborn.
Hi, guys. We are here with our boys fan of the game. So, fan, introduce yourself.
My name is Ronnie Stevens. I've graduated in 1969, and I am a 4, 5, 6 decade fan.
Cool. So an alum, class of 1969 here at Jackson-Olin, or when it was Western-Olin?
When it was Western-Olin.
Okay, cool, cool. And so I also hear, in addition to just being here supporting tonight, you've also worked at Lawson State.
Oh, yes, I've worked at Lawson State for 48 years and retired.
Cool, cool. Well, fan, what do you want to say tonight?
Well,
Go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs. That's all I can say right now. We behind, and I hope we can catch up. And we're doing the best we can with what we got.
Good deal. Steve, Brett, back to you guys.
Wow, what a great pleasure. I happen to know that gentleman only by phone because he's a historian of Jackson-Olin and Birmingham City Schools athletics. So I've reached out to him, and I can't wait to shake his hand so that I can meet him in person. He is truly, he wrote a book on the history of J.O. athletics.
Wow. Yes,
Met him through Dr. Tyrone Smith, another outstanding J.O. alum and a BCS former pro, and another example of BCS excellence. 7:23 remaining in this game, and a nice up and under. Got to give him credit where credit is due.
Yes, that was nice patience that he's over there for Mathis for the Wildcats, and they bring the full court pressure against the Mustangs, and he bounces it off of his foot. Jeremiah Johnson on that one.
6 minutes.
So now the Wildcats retain possession on their baseline out.
Ooh, and one. Not for our benefit, but it was a good play.
Hawkins on the drive, thought he was going to get the block, and he gets a three-point attempt.
To the line for Fulton Dale. Number 1, Chase Hawkins. .623.
There he goes, giving it up again.
Woo.
Now taken back by the Mustangs. Turned over, but Mustangs control, puts it up for the 3. And as they would say where I'm from, you are contributing to the building project because you threw up a brick.
Ooh, I thought that was an all net, but it was on the bottom side. 61-22, they get it up the court.
Got it in there. Jackson.
5:28. Ooh, Chase is dropping it in there, isn't he?
Yeah, Chase is jawing a little bit too, saying, hey, you can't stop me.
Well, they haven't been able to.
Well, it ain't lying if you're doing it.
And another steal with the foul this time.
On this McGarry, they're changing out the whole lineup.
Right. Brett, I gotta tell you, man, I'm sitting here really feeling good looking at that young man coach, because he was a former council student when I was principal there, young Reginald McGarry. And I see him now. This is his first year. I saw his mom during halftime. This is actually his first year as head coach here. So certainly glad to see that he's able and doing a great job following in his dad's footsteps. J.O. Tough shot there, falls short.
Now, Steve, I'm about to start something with you. Now, I'm looking at McGarry. You said you You remember him as a young lad.
Absolutely.
He's got gray hair in his beard and on his head. Gray strand.
Because I don't have any hair on my head. I was just telling his mama that. We were laughing about the young fellas with these gray beards these days. I don't want any part of it.
Goodness gracious. Do
No.
these guys know anything about Grecian?
Brett. Well, I guess what they've been telling us, embrace the gray. 3:35. Amen. Wisdom. That's what they said in the truck. I believe it. Well, I'll keep my wisdom to myself. 3:25. Nice inside pass. Ooh, and he finished. That was a good look by number 10. Got to give credit where credit is due.
Put that in there to Wilson. Down to the paint. That's the Mustangs got to do something about all of these turnovers and unable to, you know, break a press.
Brett, have you noticed our young man? He stays over there in that corner.
He does.
I mean, he hasn't come this way yet.
Caleb's got to use the whole floor.
Right. Got to use his left hand. That's what he's not doing.
Yeah.
They're still scrapping, though. There's our guy, Mosley, getting another rebound.
Mosley has been a workhorse tonight.
Yes, he is.
He has been the one that's been rebounding
Mr. Rebound.
And defensively.
And you see Coach Hill is riding him, baby. He's staying with him. .18. Back to his spot. And one of the good things about Under the Lights, you know, our kids get to see themselves.
Yeah.
So he'll get to watch this, and he'll be like, they were right. I kept going to my right. And you know, then you'll see what Coach probably been saying for 2 months.
Yeah. 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 Slow it down. Slow it down. He's a good ball handler.
He really
Slow it
is.
down. He's trying to do too much.
He really is a good ball handler. Jump shot off, good rebound. That was Davis. Now Mosley.
Watch out, 5 seconds, timeout.
Just in the nick of time. With 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in this game, the visiting Fulton Dale Wildcats 65 and the JO Mustangs 26. Let's get a look at Coach Hill talking to his boys right there.
One of my highlights tonight was Justin Scott.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be watching Justin, and we're going to be waiting for the next game. This is my challenge to him, whoever we have coming up. Justin will be doing push-ups. There he is right there.
There he
Justin
is.
Scott right there.
Make sure you watch the replay now.
That's what he'll be doing.
Brett.
Hey, look, he's a former football player, young guy, toned.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to envision it.
That would be a wonderful game. The Rams and him and the Speedo.
Nicky, please come get Brett. Come get Brett right now. The game of the week will feature Carver and Ramsey, not Justin. Oh, my goodness.
And have him do it with sprinkles on it.
Brett gonna have
glitter.
The female audience to get spiked around the holiday season for Under the Lights.
We'll do anything for numbers. There's Coach McGarry helping clean the floor.
That's right. Do what you got to do, Coach, and don't have a problem doing it so everybody will be safe. That's right. That's right.
And he says, Coach, take that with me.
That's right, Coach.
There we go, sir.
We appreciate you, man. All right, 1:18 to go. They're trying to get it in.
Coach McGarry over there does it all.
Triple team. Foul. That'll send Wright to the line.
He heads to the line for 2.
.56 seconds remaining in the game. And he brings it a little short. Not air ball. He grazed the rim.
What would Bob Uecker say? Just a bit outside.
Yeah. Oh, almost got that one. Rebound by Fulton Dale. Time runs down here on our first broadcast for December. And you know that when we get to December, it's time to talk about the All-City Music Festival that'll be coming up, the All-City Christmas Music Festival, which will be December the 4th, Brett, at 7 p.m. at the Boutwell Auditorium. What a wonderful ice-cold day, Brother Malcolm, to have a Christmas music festival.
If you haven't been able to, if you've never gone to that, it is phenomenal to go to see all of the students from the city of Birmingham, music students, and they put on a phenomenal show.
Yes, concert music, string instruments, and we get a final 2 points by Fulton Dale to close this game out by a score of 67-26. We see the Fulton Dale Wildcats have come into Jackson-Olin High School and given the loss to our homestanding J.O. Mustangs, who played until the end.
They did,
I saw no quit in those boys,
No
Brett.
doubt. No doubt. That's one of the things that you have to take your hat off to Coach Hill, how he's coaching these guys.
Absolutely.
Even though they went down, but they played until the very last. They're jumping and blocking and doing everything that you're supposed to do when you're playing, competing in a game, in a contest. And
That's right.
They did all the way up to the last second.
Yeah, young team he has, scrappy team, but you could tell they're in tune with him, and I think they're going to have some good stories to talk about in the years to come. They keep riding with Coach Jeff Hill. He has the passion. He's from here.
Yes.
He played here, right? So he knows what needs to happen in Jackson-Olin.
Well, you know, unfortunately came up a little short tonight. Just came up a little short tonight, seeing old baseball players of mine walking through here.
Good deal. Absolutely. And, you know, one of the things that our students benefit from the Birmingham City Schools has been a part of being eligible for the Birmingham Promise. The Birmingham Promise gives all Birmingham City School graduates a chance to go to college tuition free. The Birmingham Promise pays any tuition cost not covered by federal aid. Whether your goal is to get a certificate from a community college, a 2-year diploma, or a 4-year degree, since 2020, the Birmingham Promise has paid almost $15 Brett Oaks $1 million, as Keith would say, in college tuition for more than 1,600 BCS graduates. The Birmingham Promise also has provided paid internships for more than 350 BCS seniors so they can explore careers and job development skills. These programs exist only for BCS students and families, so don't miss out.
There we go. You have next week. We have coming up, you have Carver and the Ramsey Rams. So 2 Rams, the red and white and the blue and white, go head-to-head December the 9th at Carver High School. That will be our courtside game of the week. That's going to be a very interesting game.
Yes, it will. Don't miss us. And once again, the All-City Christmas Music Festival, Thursday, December the 4th, 2025, 7 p.m. at Boutwell Auditorium. You don't want to miss it.
And you have, as you said, the Inglenook Pre-K 8 school temporary campuses. You'll see in Inglenook Pre-K scholars. They'll be going to Martha Gadsden Early Learning Annex. They'll be headed there. Then the Inglenook K2 scholars from Norwood Elementary. Well, you'll see where they'll be getting picked up. And then you have the Norwalk 3rd through 8th grade scholars. They'll be headed to Hudson K8 school. school.
Man, you couldn't have done it any better, my brother. So we'll be ready tomorrow for all of our parents. And there's our guy, K-Ray, with his RFSS and the real sports broadcast, right?
There you go.
K-Ray, RFSS sports podcast. And then
there's you.
If you want to drop your opinion about Brett Oates' poll or about Keith Mims' commentary, do it right here, and I'll give them the message, and we can chop it up on Birmingham to the World, the podcast. And if you want to be a part of this team, this family, you can become a sponsor of BCS Under the Lights. Sponsor segments, or you can sponsor a whole quarter or a special segment. Contact Nikki Seaborn today at cseaborn@bhm.k12.al.us. Woo! Yeah, from Birmingham to the world. And you know, we're so thankful to have our men and women in the truck, our producers, our executive producers, and all of those individuals that make BCS Under the Lights Courtside what it is. We are thankful. And as we leave the Thanksgiving season, head into the Christmas holiday season, we want you to know, fans, we are thankful for them, aren't we, Brad?
Oh, extremely thankful for all the opportunities we have here and all of the scholar athletes, boys and girls, that we have here, and all the great stories that are going to be done on these scholar athletes. And it doesn't just stop here. We're going to be doing stuff. You're going to see track. You're going to be seeing baseball and softball. So, you know, the program here for BCS Media is expanding. And, you know, we take our hats off to all of the technical people in the truck that pull cable, that set up all these things, that go out and do the stories and write all this stuff. So, you know, I always like to see the inside of the truck because that's an impressive piece of work.
It really is.
That we all then, and always like to say, you know, give those guys and young ladies exposure. You know, we just get to sit here and
have fun.
Yeah.
In the barbershop.
Yeah.
Well, hey, for my man, Brett Oates, for all of our team members in the booth, for our leader, Fred Davenport, who I hope he's proud checking us out from his remote location right now. We are excited. We are glad. And we're going to let you go out looking at this beautiful drone shot of the city of Birmingham from BCS Courtside. I'm Steve Brown for Brett Oates and the BCS crew. We bid you good night.
Shorty tryna get it rolling. Young and grinding, you gon' get it. Put them peas up in the stoley. You gon' drive 1,000 miles till his pockets keep on growing. I be skating all the ice on my neck like a goalie. When she with you, yeah, shorty, she pursuing me. Would hate if I was you, yeah. We the best to do it, baby. We the best to do it, We the best to do it, baby. Got a hat trick, that 3 sugars on the daily. My mom gone, I just crashed a new Mercedes. Took a picture with her, not her, think she famous. It's bye-bye, little baby. I'm in the trap on like Jordan, like we in the 80s. In the field, youngest throwing around like Brady. Catching plays, always 50K, what they gotta pay me. Gotta go on this, can't let them play me. Don't be crazy. No. They don't wanna see us in the playoffs. 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 I can see y'all play out. Y'all boys gon' lose, it ain't no doubt. Can't use my name for no more clout. If y'all wanna win, just I got the motion. Like 24/7, we get it, we run up a check. I'm in the yours. They call me a GOAT black.